And we're live.
And we are
Fart.
live.
Yeah.
Talk
So
about
that one time I
Don't say
farted too
anything you
hard.
don't want recorded.
Hello, everyone, and
Uh,
welcome to a wonderful evening of fun, shenanigans, and pure chaos. Um,
flatulence.
maybe some of that too. We are Disorderly Decisions, and disorder is the name of the game, as you can tell. Uh, how is everyone doing?
If we mix that with Boom Boom, what do you think would happen?
I'm doing good.
I need.
Oh,
I'm gonna need some child support soon. The single parenting is getting hard.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm
who
doing great.
who do you
Okay.
hope to pay you this money? Because you,
The other adult that's not here.
I mean,
Yvonne skipped
yes,
out on the children.
we are down. Yes, we are down one. Yvonne, a bard, is your responsible adult.
Co-parenter.
Okay,
Yeah,
all
sure.
right.
I'm the responsible one. That's why I'm asking for the child support.
Okay,
The man makes a point.
that's true.
Yeah, man,
He's
he's
the
got
tall
soul
person in the group.
So
Got a point.
last time, in Orkanis, you all met with Captain Graves, your contact in the guard in your investigation into the death of the Duke. He told you that there was, they had discovered that there was a location of a cult hideout somewhere on the Isle of Waves, but he was unable to have located its exact whereabouts. So you set out into the district, following rumors of another sort that several individuals had been found beaten and bloody in the street, um, as well as vandalism and arson throughout the district as well. You followed the rumors of people being beaten to a rather lively establishment called Knuckles Up, where there was a fight arena inside of it, and Grimlich decided that it would be a good time to challenge the otherwise undefeated champion of the Forge. Um, after a this was after a brief fight between Boom Boom and Nixie, where uh, through one tiny little hit and a measly amount of damage, Boom Boom gave up quickly. Um, you were able
Head
to
bumps hurt.
yeah, you were able to defeat the champion, um, and he was open with you after his defeat that he was the one who was beating up the people in the street because for no other reason than they tried to rob him or somebody else, or just because he felt like it. Um, not getting a whole lot of information from him about those attacks, but you did hear from him about a certain portion of the district where he saw some strange figures coming and going, and upon investigating that, you found a group of warehouses that otherwise seemed abandoned. Investigating around, you were able to discover that one of them, though looked abandoned, did have some light on the inside. And without really checking for any kind of people on the inside or anything, Nixie decided to walk up and open the door and was immediately greeted by a very large pair of cultists wielding big hammers. Um, and that's where we left off. Uh, and I think it
What
seems
is
like
what's the moon situation right
the
now?
moon situation.
Yeah, is it a full moon?
Not that kind of wear.
I was just saying. I was saying it's a full moon. We got different problems with these warehouses.
Not that kind of warehouse. But
These walls are furry.
without further ado, I'd say it's time to jump on in. What do you guys say?
Flash.
Nixie is going to I think I mentioned it before, but she's gonna close the door. Basically like take both hands on the thing and just close it and just look over at the party. And then try to scamper over and be like, they saw me.
All right. Well, how about we bring it on over to this other view? Why is my music not playing?
It is
I can hear it quite
Oh.
loud.
the old whiskey warehouse, boys.
It's
Let's
all I
go.
can feel is the music.
I can't hear a damn thing, so. which
Oh well, it
means-
came in hot as fuck.
I respect it.
which
Do I
means,
do I actually get to do that?
well, how
What?
about as you
Are we
open
in
the door
initiative?
and see two individuals very close to the door, and you got a quick glimpse of a few figures beyond those two. Let's go ahead and roll some initiative and see just how fast you're able to react.
Did we fix it so my alert actually works, or should I just add that in manually?
Oh, you got a
think-
20 with the alert, right?
I think it
Shouldn't
works.
she have a +5?
Oh, good lord.
Holy shit! There's a lot of guys in there.
That's a lot of dice.
It didn't add the alert. It's 21.
My
We might be in
God.
danger.
I'm in danger.
Nah, that's just more people for us to murder.
That's
I hope
so
there's a
many
wi-
numbers. I'm so
I hope
happy.
there's a window because I'm coming through that bitch.
I can help with that.
There
yeah,
is
it didn't
not a
add it in.
window.
Well,
There
there's
will be.
about to be.
Oh!
That's a dirty 20 for your boy Grimlich. He's about to get crowy up in his shit.
All right.
Nixie, it did not add your.
I know.
Alert.
It needs to be 21.
All right.
Lysander's just gonna unclip the leash from everybody. Like, all right, kids, you know the deal. Stay on the playground. Do not talk to strangers.
But most
Hands and feet
importantly,
inside
have
the-
a good time.
What the hell's the quote?
If somebody pushes you, you push them right back.
Yeah.
All
Release
right.
the hounds.
So, with that, let's
Let
get
loose the
on.
dog.
Let's get on down with this.
I should be at 21.
Oh.
I need to be at the top.
All right.
Oh,
She's
Update
fast.
21.
Fine,
All right.
man.
Fine,
And you are all at the edge of the map, but are in fact about 60 feet from the door. So keep that in mind. It just
How far are we from the wall?
it would be about 40 feet from where you're at to the corner of the building.
Okay.
So, Nixie will close the door. And, those that have dark vision would be able to see me, right?
I think everyone's got dark vision. So yes,
I'm pretty sure I don't.
I thought you did because of your
Nope.
subclass. Okay, never mind. Grimlich can't see you, but everyone else can.
Boom boom can't.
Okay, never mind. 2 people can see you.
Pixie will start hand gesturing toward the door, like, there are people inside, and they saw me. And, like, just, like, a very worried look on her face. And, I already had my hood up, but I will, probably bonus action hide.
All right.
Put another hood up.
Are you moving? Because
Yes.
you're okay.
Oh, sorry, I didn't move it. I'll probably move closer to my party, so like just around the edge of the. I
Okay.
can't move; it's paused.
Oh, yeah, that helps.
That's why. I tried making it move, and that was why. Okay.
Okay.
So I'll go just around
like
there.
right around
Yeah,
the corner.
like yeah, I'd be right around the corner, and I'll bonus action hide.
Well, how about we'll move Zizzle out of the way, and that's your actual location there.
Yep.
All right, give me that stealth check if you would.
Advantage because I have my hood up. 24.
All right. Anything else? Those
That should
movement
be
and bonus action. Just closing the door is not an action.
Okay.
Your music stopped, by the way, Sylvan.
Okay, and it's playing on my side now, so
We have to take turns. We have to share the music.
what the
You gotta
hell?
loop it.
Share.
It's looped.
We learn to
Again.
share.
Like I said, it's playing on my end.
Oh. I'll just sing to myself. It was the heat of
I think
the
that'll be
moment.
it because any other action would be me having to try to attack something.
All
You
right.
could hold your action.
Oh yeah, I guess can I hold an action if someone comes around the corner that is hostile to do a little stab.
All right. You can hold your action. All right.
I love that you clarified hostile is not just some random guy. Sorry, take a piss.
So, 5,
Oh!
10, 15.
What a lovely
20.
night to go strolling through the warehouse
That
district.
kind of chaos.
So, who would I just kind of put you there at the corner of the map? Would anyone be at the corner of the building looking out, and who would it be?
Well, I want to say me because I'm a barbarian and I want this motherfucker to try and come get some, but I also can't see, so it doesn't sound strategically smart.
Not useful.
So-
Okay. So no.
maybe somebody with dark
That's it.
vision.
Yes, I mean Zizzle would have been close, or so I think Nixie has Whisper with her too. So Zizzle probably.
Oh yeah.
I believe so. Yes.
Well, in that case, I probably would have told Wisp. I forgot because it's been a while.
Hey guys, I opened the door and I saw a bunch of people, and I don't know if they just heard me or if they saw me too, but I closed the door like I was never here, and then I ran away and I hid, so I think we're okay.
Tells us all this from right next to us. We're like,
All right. So would
What?
nobody then be at the corner watching them?
They were 2 warehouses away, I think, right?
One.
We were like 60 feet away.
The
Yeah.
next warehouse
Oh.
over, it would be 60 feet.
I will do it. I will be there. I look just like a crow, just standing there.
Just
Just staring
Your
menacingly.
everyday your everyday normal crow.
With a battle axe.
3.5 foot tall crow with a giant
Lantern. That's what it is. It's a
lantern
lantern stick.
Which, by
Yeah.
the way, is that giving off light at the moment? I mean, just
I'd
clarify.
probably
We
have
were
it.
searching.
I'd probably have it like lit so I could see.
lit,
That
but
tracks.
damp down a bit, so it's not quite as bright.
Yeah, I'm probably not like Gandalf, coming over the hill, but like
Like 5 foot.
I've got some light.
So you're glowing.
Yeah, I'm glowing.
All right. So one of these figures comes rushing out, and as you wouldn't see it from where you're at, but the claws on their hand kind of extend out, and as they kind of fling them towards you, they are going to make a shadow claw attack.
Why would my light be black? That sounds dumb.
I don't know.
I think you were using it as shadows.
I think it was when it was in the last time you used the light was when we were in the Feather Dancer's Rest, and it was already lit up, so it would be kind of like to see the contrast.
I think it was your shadow aura.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it silver because right now it's dim of 5 feet. So
Okay.
I'm trying to make it like silver.
So as you're standing there kind of peeking around the corner looking, this energy comes whipping out towards you and slashes into your body. Does a natural 20 hit you?
Nah, it don't.
Okay.
In
Just
fact, only low numbers hit me.
Okay. Not very good damage. That is 16 points of necrotic damage.
God, it's a lot to take when I'm not fucking raging yet.
But you don't have necrotic damage.
That's
Is that within
true.
range of me though?
No.
No.
It's-
Okay.
He stepped out the door, saw a glowing figure standing at the corner of a building looking his way, and lashed out.
The scrimmage
Just
waves.
standing there
Mhm.
glowing in the dark.
Yeah.
Do you have time to talk about our Lord and Savior?
But that is his turn. Grimlich, it is your turn, though.
Well, I see you are not interested in hearing about Our Lady Duskmother. But that is okay. Tonight's lesson shall send you to her post-haste. And he's gonna turn into his fucking crow, like gigantic crow form and go into a rage. And I'm just gonna rush this guy.
All right, you are 55 feet away.
Well then. It's a good thing I have 40 feet of movement, so I will move my 40 feet. And then I will hold my lantern up and it will glow bright, and I will unleash the souls from within in the form of my dusklight ravens.
All right.
Feed me their souls. Here I go. Rolling physically. Because FD's digital D's. $25.
25 will certainly hit, and I don't like this music.
I don't have any, so it's
I was
just
gonna say there's music.
silence.
Yes, there is. It's not like, again, I don't know why, because when you guys were hearing it, I heard nothing. And now that I hear it, you hear nothing. So, hey, way to go.
That is 8 points of damage.
8 points. Oh, damage. All right.
Oh, then I forgot I could do this. And I'm in my rage, so I got my tendrils going on.
Mm-hmm.
I've run 40 feet. I'm then going to shoot again.
Okay.
There, now I get music. So Dustlight Ravens one more time. 24
Hits.
minimum damage for a total of 4 points of damage.
All right.
And then, because we ain't done yet, This guy just sees this thing coming, souls flying out of this lantern, and then he like picks up the crook and like it turns into a scythe. And as he swipes down with the scythe, he teleports right in front of this guy and finishes the attack. I'm going to use my creeping fog ability. Oh, never mind. That's an action. Shit!
Ah,
It's literally the first 3 words.
Is that the teleport is the action, or the creeping fog is the action?
As a creeping fog, as an action, you magically teleport. The
okay.
the tendrils are because of my rage.
Yeah. Okay.
Well then, that's okay. That's okay. So I'm 40. I moved 40 feet. I'm 15 feet away from him. Because I won't retcon my move. We hit it. We did it. That's my turn.
You did it. All
See.
right.
Bird comes up. Are you afraid of the dark?
Which one is this guy? That one.
Yeah, I guess I'll move like here.
So you'd be 40 feet. You would actually be like right at that square.
What square?
The one at the corner. So if you move
okay.
40 feet, that's like
So
right
we were,
there at the corner.
Okay, so we were like way the hell out there. Okay, cool
Yeah.
beans.
All right. This guy, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's gonna, you see this hulking figure come rushing out with a huge hammer in his hand as he's gonna run out and give you a little bonk.
Now within range to get stabbed.
He is in range to get stabbed.
Bank a bitch.
That's a 21 to hit you though, Grimlich.
Let me just check my math here. Yep, that certainly hits.
All right. 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Wow, that changed. That was supposed to be on repeat.
Came in hot.
Yes,
Alright,
it did.
13 halved is 6.
Yes.
Alright,
You double check. Yep. He only has the one attack. Did you roll your attack, Nixie?
Not yet. I was wondering. That qualifies for sneak attack, right? Because I was hidden.
Yes. And because you're
I'm
hidden,
also right there.
advantage. Because you are hiding.
21 to hit.
That will certainly hit.
$11 points of damage, and then 12 points of sneak attack damage.
The
So-
living nuke that is Nixie. Is
23
wild.
points of damage.
I just imagine her just going, eh.
That's exactly what I
Explodes.
envisioned.
In the darkness, just poke.
And then bonus
Like-
action hide.
It's like stepping on a D4 in the dark. You don't expect it, but it goes all the way through your foot.
God.
Oh god, that sounds fucking awful.
All right.
Where-
That's his turn.
I have a D4 that would like slice your Achilles tendon straight in half. Where's it even at?
His name is
Yeah.
Nixie.
I have several that are like the metal ones that are
Mm-hmm.
like very sharp and pointy. All right. So moving right along. This guy, second verse, same as the first. One of these guys rushes out into the shadows. Is that all the radius of your light currently, Grimlich?
No, that is just my shadow shit.
Okay.
If you want my full light, it's still currently just 5 feet.
Okay. So, this guy coming at you. Some more shadow claws of shadow. Boop. But a 12 is not going to hit you, I don't believe.
Not at all.
As more of that black energy kind of flies out of the darkness towards you, you are able to dodge out of the way as it kind of gets batted out of the way by your shadow tendrils. Which one is this? That's you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30.
Did I ever tell you guys about the Foundry thing? I think it might have been a module or something like that. But like the first time I was introduced to Foundry, the DM had something on it where it would give like an adjective for the people. So it'd be like rambunctious. Mummy is does this. It's like sultry genie wants to cast a spell. I was like, what the fuck?
All right, I need. Oh goodness. I need a couple of things. First of them is a wisdom saving throw from you, Grimlich.
Good thing I'm a
Wisdom.
Viking at those.
You're good at those? It's not super high check.
How does an 11 sound?
11 will fail. As from the darkness before you, you hear some incantation being said, and you hear in your own head the sound of almost like a gong as he casts Toll the Dead. Oh, good. 1 point of necrotic damage. But then,
Ow.
as he does,
You
that,
got bing bonged.
you hear an additional incantation as something materializes out of the darkness next to you. Where is what I am looking for? Aha, that's the one. As a spectral hammer appears next to you. But I don't believe that hit, because an 11 is nice high roll for me. As a spiritual weapon comes in and swings towards you.
An evil cleric just feels wrong, you know?
I like an evil cleric.
You would.
But that is his turn. Lysander.
Fair.
Can I do a talk action real quick to Lysander? Just real quick. Like, I imagine Boom Boom's like squatting with like some chalk that Lysander's given her. She's like drawing on the side of the building, but then she hears all the fighting, so she's gonna like tug his sleeve, look up and go, violence?
Apparently. Looks like Grimlich is getting attacked over there.
She'll just nod and smile and be like, violence! And then she just starts putting X's in the eyes of the people she's drawn on the building.
Oh, God.
Remember what they said, though. You can't take out these buildings.
Aww.
Just the people, right?
The bad people.
Do they need skin?
I don't know how he's
Oh,
going to
Lord.
react to that one.
I cast Flay Flesh.
That definitely sounds like some 3-5 shit.
Just rips their skin out their body. Oh!
There's a Pathfinder's spell for it. You can rip somebody's
Yeah.
skin off.
Yeah.
No. God.
Just more proof that Pathfinder hates everybody inside of it.
Oh man.
Flay flesh and then salt. I cast salt at a 3rd level.
Oh God.
Lysander will move up his movement, so 30 feet. I'm still quite a ways from everybody, right?
You'd be the closest guy to you would be about 10 feet.
Dude, you could be
So-
back at the bar and shoot these dudes.
I can't,
Just
but
tips the
I
chair
feel like
back.
everybody else needs needs to be able to see. So they're already coming outside. Then is there
Mhm.
something I can hit on the building with the light?
I believe light is a touch spell. Is it not?
Oh, yep, you're right. Never mind.
I mean, you could light up the building you're standing next to, but you're
That
still
doesn't
about
really help them much.
yeah, you're about 10 feet beyond the corner of the building that they were in.
Well, if I can see
I'll just-
somebody, then I'm just gonna start blasting.
Yeah, there is a
Yeah,
guy
I'll-
who's standing right in. Well, you have dark vision, so you can see. There's a guy directly in front of Grimlich, and then 3 figures outside the building.
I would go after the one attacking Grimlich then.
Okay. And despite
I
the
think
fact
I-
that it's not on, there's no map here, or it's not there. The street is about between this building and the next building over is about 40 feet. So from this one to this one. So even though there's black area over here, you can move over into this space over in this area. If that makes sense.
Oh, like I could actually move the token to that point.
No, I'm like, there is, yeah, that, thank you for
Thank
the
you.
artwork. That's where the next building is. So you could, yeah, put your guy over here. You're still not quite that
Okay.
close, but
I
just
got
to
you.
kind of get out from behind that building.
But yeah, I will try to help Grimlich out. So
All right.
pop an Eldritch Blast.
Fire away.
Ah!
Starting out great.
Oh, you got
Womp, womp,
you got
womp.
another blast.
Yep. Duality.
Yay!
Valid.
Nice.
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
What the hell? A 17. That die didn't even roll on my screen.
Ouch.
I hate when that happens. Just plops out there.
It just came
That-
out of 3.
That definitely hurts.
How in the
yeah.
hell? You rolled a 3. How in the hell did you get to 17?
Is it one die's maximum for
Yeah.
this?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's a crit.
It was a critical hit.
I caught up. My brain's like, that math ain't mathin'. It's the crit. I fucked up.
I'm in like 15 games. I don't know what the crit rules are anymore.
I thought about just making them all one thing, but Storm King's kind of sets the precedence for.
Ooh.
I couldn't like none of them sound good. Max dice and then what you roll? Was it no double the dice? No, it's all bad.
Just look, you just the only game that we can't critical hit at all is Storm King's Thunder. Like no critical hit,
Yeah.
not a rule.
No, yeah,
Get rid
no
of it.
critical hit.
But yeah, with that, he's just gonna tell Boom Boom to go help Grimlich out, and that'll be his turn.
All right. And with that said, Boom Boom, you have
Boom
been
Boom will
you have been unleashed.
Boom Boom will stand up,
Metaphorically.
wipe her knees off, start flying, and I guess you can end up like 10 feet behind Grimlich, so she'd be like a little bit still off the map, I think.
Yeah.
Uh,
So like, right there.
I see nothing.
Oh, well, put yourself behind Grimlich for now.
Ooh! Ooh,
But
they
you're-
grouped!
Kind of.
Yeah, cast war crime.
Ooh, they
Um,
Did you just say cast war crime?
What?
Please explain.
It's a 3-sided blade.
We'll drop a fireball.
Fireball.
Well, there's a door there, right? So we'll go in the doorway?
Uh,
Ooh.
It could potentially hit somebody if they're inside.
We're gonna drop it here, but as Boom Boom flies up into the air, giggling as she would, it starts out as like a ball of fire in her hand, but then she like turns her hands, and I'm gonna use transmute spell, because buildings, as I know, are infamously immune to acid. So she's gonna turn the fireball into an acid ball.
Oh God. So I will say that
The math is mathing.
I mean, it works. If somebody is directly in front of the door, they will take that damage, or with like in a straight line to them.
Well, so if it was a poison cloud, would it flow around the door better?
The spell says right here, the fire spreads around corners.
The fire.
It's-
This is
it's
acid.
Fire, not a splatter
Well,
of
yeah,
acid.
it's fireball.
Yeah, but
Well, if I turned it to poison, would it
This is
flow
also
around the corner better?
channeling it through a doorway. It's not going around a corner. It is a channel. I will roll to see if
I'm
the
using this.
buildings survives, because all right.
Well. First, we'll make it poison just so it's safe.
That will definitely go around corners. First guy closest to Grimlich. That I believe is an 8, so that will fail.
DC 16.
Yep, that's a natural 1 for him. That will fail. Doing good on these saves. Ooh, that's a 9. He will fail. Fanatic. That's a 16, so he passes. And one more. That is a 15, so he fails. So a lot of people failed, one guy passed.
Damage.
Yes, please.
Oh, 1-1. Oh, there's a couple 4s.
That'll be 29 poison damage.
All right.
Let me know if anybody dies.
You got 1. He took the damage. He failed the save. He failed the save. Yeah, a few people actually. You were able to, as this explosion of poisonous gas sort of fills this area. You watch as the 3 people directly in front of Grimlich all collapse. Oh wait, he should have only taken half damage. Wait.
Does
no,
this guy die?
He takes full. Which one?
This one.
Yes.
So yeah, as he dies, I'm gonna use my reaction for wildfire. As what it looks to be as he falls back from Boom Boom killing him, a flower will start to bloom out of his mouth as a secondary explosion occurs, hitting anybody else in that circle.
All right. I will say that won't
He's
hit the guy inside.
Oh yeah, no, that one shouldn't.
But that's.
And it will only hit things I want it to hit.
Okay. Yep. Dex save, yeah. That's a natural 20 for the guy here. So is that half damage or is that... Yes, half damage.
So it's going to be 2d6.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on their size.
Yep. He'll take 2 points of damage.
Right.
Quantum magic should be down to 5.
All right. Mhm.
Boom Boom is in the air clapping.
How high up are you? Like close to the ground?
30 feet.
Okay. 30 feet up. Then you wouldn't have been able to fly all the way there, but I mean, your spell.
Oh, yeah.
If you flew 30
Yeah.
feet up, you'd be like 60 feet back, all the way back by the corner of the building.
Well, could you do like 5 at an angle, 5 at an angle, 5 at an angle?
So you'd be 30 feet up and
I hate 3 dimensions.
10 feet forward.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Sounds good.
And that's action, reaction, I think.
Yeah.
Yep. That'll be
Set
my
for
turn.
All right. Zizzle.
Zizzle. How tall are these buildings we're kind of tucked behind?
30 feet. Probably more like 20.
Do. Is it worth him getting up there this round to do something next round? Nah, I got a street I can get into, and we're far enough back. It'll be okay. Zizzle is going to fall onto all fours and skitter forward to be up next to Lysander there. Out in the street.
All right. So middle of the street.
Mm. And then that fella's dead. The one in front of Grimlich is still standing.
Yeah.
The guy in the back
No.
is still standing?
No, the one in front of Grimlich is dead. Hold on.
Okay.
Boop.
Okay.
Alleviate.
All right. Oh, I can only see one guy.
Oh,
Beautiful.
damn.
Yeah. The fireball.
Different.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Boom Boom. Go ahead and roll me a d20. Oh, no, because it was poison damage, so it wouldn't have done much to the building. Never mind. Continue.
You good. He is probably somewhere between 60 and 80 feet from me, but that's okay.
Oh.
Think?
No, you wouldn't be that far. Because from the corner of the building to the door of this building was 60 feet.
Oh, okay. I caught up.
So
so that puts
you're
me-
probably like 5 feet back from where you're at now.
Oh, okay. So he's 35 feet from us.
Yeah.
That puts him in range for so much shit. That's so many more options. But we're gonna keep it simple. You see his little spines light up on his back, and we're gonna hit him with a ray of frost.
All right.
Just
Go
keep things
for it.
simple off the top. Nah. Does a 14 hit?
Hits.
Wow. Drew some damage. For 9 points of cold damage, and his movement is reduced by 10 feet.
All right.
And because I'm a menace, he got hit by one of my attacks, he gets pushed back 5 feet.
Okay. Very hurt, but still standing.
Wonderful. And then that's bonus action. I don't have anything that's useful right now. Yep, nope. Zizzle's gonna hang out and keep an eye on the door, waiting for more cultists to spill out of the building.
All right. That's not who should be here. God damn it.
Gary?
No.
Gary, is that you?
Put the wrong fucking token down.
Mm.
I was wondering
Because
why.
I meant the beholder token
No.
down.
It's. I unfortunately gave them very similar names, so.
Mm. Gary and Greg.
This guy.
Jeff and Jeff, just one spell with the G.
G.
Yep.
No.
Jeff,
You mean
Jeff, and
Geoff.
Jeffrey.
Then one is a plague bearer, the other is a plague heart.
Ah.
I don't like those names. Can we get Greg and Jeff in here?
You've already fought the plague bearer.
I know, and I got a nifty spellbook from him. But
Yes.
Plague Heart sounds like a melee class, and those are scary.
Mm. All
I
right.
ain't scared.
You're a
I
melee
Ain't scared of
class.
no ghosts.
So, as you see this figure, similar to how Grimlich is almost wreathed in shadow as he rages, you with dark vision see this figure dash out through the door and then rush back away around the corner of the building. And I think... Actually, what's the range? You would be in range. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's go ahead.
There's a tiger by its toe.
Roll a d4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. Alright. Oh, stop it. So, you feel, or you see that figure like dash behind the building. And can you hear
Might
me?
Very, very
change.
far away.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Now
Yes.
we can.
All right.
Yes.
Boom Boom, does a 23 hit you?
Oh, yes. Yes, it does.
All right.
Was it from a spell?
It was not.
Okay.
I need you to make a ow, my toes, Constitution saving throw, if you'd be so kind.
Thank you,
Go.
Ethan, too.
That'll be a 22.
All right, you pass, but you're still going to take 8 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a strength saving throw, please. Oh, wait, you take an extra. The 8 plus... Stop it. 2 points of piercing damage, and that strength save, if you would.
Great save. 16.
Oh, good job. Guess what? You are not restrained while suspended.
Well, that would have been bad.
Yes. But second attack coming at you.
No.
16 to hit you.
16 hits.
All right. Make that con save again, please. Oh God, such terrible damage.
7 with a natural one.
Oh, good. You take 4 points of piercing damage, and now make another strength save. By the way, the con save, you are poisoned.
And I have the poison condition.
For an hour. Oh, wait,
I'll find you.
no. Hold on. You failed by 5 or more.
Mm.
You fall asleep.
Oh,
Oh.
strength saving unnecessary.
So strength saves. I mean, strength saves still necessary because that's something different.
Well, the con save was after the strength, or is this the
No.
second one?
Second one.
The
The
strength
second
is
one.
after.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you fall asleep, plummeting 30 feet. Well, no, we figured it would be like 20 feet.
It's.
So
I
you-
did the math. It's technically 30 feet, but he is also within range of Zizzle, and people don't take falling damage within range of Zizzle with Featherfall. So.
Okay. You're still gonna wait. That should be only 1d6, not 2, for the extra damage on top of the 4. Sorry, didn't roll that. Plus 3. So you take 3 points of damage. That's from the, not from the fall. That's from the attack. An additional 3
Okay.
on top of the 4. You're still asleep, and you still plummet.
We take a nap.
But Zizzle is nice enough to feather fall you down, which means you hit the ground, still restrained, and still asleep. Because you landed softly, you didn't take damage to wake you up.
Hmm.
Thank
Eh.
you, Zizzle.
You're welcome.
But that is his turn.
Take a nap.
This guy does not like the fact that he just got poisoned. He's gonna run. Another guy with a hammer runs through the door and rushes at you, Grimlich. What is the deal with your aura again? Remind me. It's disadvantage when he comes into
When
it, or
when he starts.
okay, so coming in, not disadvantage. Normal roll, actually. Damn it. I should have said it before, but I rolled instead, so I'm gonna honor what I did. That is an 8 to hit you.
No, sir.
Okay. Did not attack recklessly. But that's his turn. Do. Back to the top with Nixie. You are up. You have another hammer
Nixie would have
wielding guy.
seen. So Boom Boom's one square back from where that is, technically, or no?
No, she would be
Farther.
like
yeah.
He's like
20
here.
feet back. Because she flew more up than forward. So she's like 20
All right.
feet back from you.
Nixie's gonna use feline agility. She's going
Okay.
to run back, see Boom Boom on the ground, and then boop her on the face to try to wake her up, and then run back at the enemy.
Okay. It takes your action to wake her up.
Oh, that's fine. I'll run back, but I won't get close.
Wakey, wakey, we need stuff.
All right.
And then I'll run back up, and I'll get like. So the enemies are where they're at, right? So like that would be where he's at.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I will get here. And is that enough to give Grimlich advantage or no?
You would have had to
So I'm not
attack him.
technically attacking him.
Correct.
Okay.
You have to attack him.
I forget how these rules work because I'm usually ranged.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm not staying here for long.
Well, I'll honor where I'm at. That's fine.
Okay. If that's all you got, Grimlich, you are up.
It's me. I'm gonna teleport here, right behind this guy, and make an attack on him.
Okay.
You're like good.
What?
No, you're good. I was just I was making a comment while you were rolling. That's all.
Oh, it's 22.
22 will certainly hit.
14 points of slashing damage.
With that, you appear behind him in this swirl of shadow, that faint light from your lantern glowing as you strike into him. He crumples to the ground, and the magical hammer goes away as he is no more. Deed.
Okay. Well, I still have movement,
Okay.
so I'm just gonna step over to this asshole and make my second attack.
All right, go for it.
No. That's only a 9.
All right. But you are definitely up in his face, and he is not pleased about that. This guy. You done?
Yep.
All right. Oh, wait, did I reveal this guy in the initiative? No, I didn't. Boop. Boop. There. Mhm. This guy.
We really
Alright.
talked to Captain Graves and went, don't worry, we'll find the cult. And an hour and a half later went, hey, found him.
We are extremely efficient.
All right. You see
Bloodhounds activated.
this figure unlike anything you've seen thus far while fighting the cult. This figure, swathed in cloaks and robes, steps out, and you see flames that almost seem to emanate from every part of his body as he looks like this, not quite like a human torch, but definitely you see flames that are kind of not burning his clothes, but seem to be dancing all over his body. And I see a nice little group. I need some people, namely Lysander, Zizzle, and Nixie. And no, Boom Boom, you're asleep and restrained and in.
I'm awake.
Yeah, not
Oh
sleeping
no,
anymore.
Nixie.
But...
I gotta woke up. Yeah.
Yep, good timing too.
I thought he's past
You're-
the save for that, and I ran up to the enemy. So would I
Yes.
not be in that vicinity?
You are.
What?
He is still restrained, so I need you all to make dexterity saving throws as a.
Did
small-
he just cast my spell?
You are correct. He did.
No.
As
No.
he
Counter spell.
counterspell.
That is my spell.
Aw,
Mine.
and me without my reaction.
And
Damn
guess
it.
what? I'm
Boom
going
Boom lifts a middle finger up and goes, no.
Oh,
I'm like 40 feet ahead of them.
what is the range
60 feet.
on it? 60 feet.
Okay. I was just looking at the epicenter. And...
So,
I am definitely in range.
Yep,
Well, yeah.
you are. As you hear him curse under his breath. Nope, he doesn't have it. I gave it to another one.
Boom Boom lifts a middle finger up from the laying prone position.
All right. And with that, like, as he kind of curses, you see him kind of like twist about as he almost engulfs himself in fire and then disappears from the place he's in. Not fun, though. I don't like that. Don't like that at all. But moving on. So disappointed in myself.
Oh, there's a bomb thrower out here.
Yeah. You see this Nixie, you'd probably be you'd be the closest one because you didn't hide. You see this hulking figure dressed in heavy armor and this massive shield come running out.
I have a question actually about the distance. So you said Boom Boom was 40 feet back, right?
Yes.
The Boom Boom was like here.
So,
Yeah,
No.
Boom's technically 2 squares back further.
No.
Yeah.
From where Nixie was at, you went up 30. You would not have been there. It was 60 feet back.
Yeah, that's
You
why
would have
I'm
only
confused.
come forward 10.
I
So
think I
the
might
thing
have-
is,
I
and this is just where I'm
didn't-
confused. If you're moving corners, because you can move diagonally, if you move diagonally, you can move 30 feet forward and up at the same time. So you're moving from this square to the square connected to it in the air. And you just keep doing that.
Kind of. Angles on
That's why I
triangles
hate 3
don't work.
dimensions. Yeah.
Yeah. Because to move up 30, you would have only moved forward about 10 from the 60 feet you were away.
Yeah, but I did feline agility, so I doubled my move. So I would have been able to move back to 40 and then up to 20. So I'm not quite right next to this guy like I thought I was. But am I in range of that attack?
Because
Because I'd be 20 feet away from Boom Boom.
No, you were right here. This spot here.
Yeah. But you said I had to run back
No.
40 feet.
Boom Boom's like somewhere like right here.
Yeah. So, yeah, you are correct. You from there.
I ran back 40 feet and then ran forward 20.
So, yeah, you wouldn't even be close to there.
Right.
Yeah.
So
okay.
I would be here technically.
Yes, but I don't think you can see yourself if you put yourself there.
No.
All right, I will move you back on the map, so remember where you're at. But so then he would slightly angle his trajectory more towards the people he could get close to. Oh shit, where did we start? There. Oops, 20. Yeah. Did have enough. Aha. So, Zizzle, you made a new friend.
Oh yeah, I like friends.
As he is going to pull out a sword and start hitting you with it.
That is not friendly.
Well, you guys aren't friendly to him. 25 to hit.
Yeah. For sure.
Okay. 8 points of damage.
Alright.
Next, second attack. Dirty 20 to hit.
Absolutely.
All right. For another 8 points of damage.
That is not very nice, man.
All right. But as he kind of lumbers forward in this heavy armor, taking 2 swings at you, he kind of sets himself back and holds this massive tower shield between you and him. But that's his turn. This one. Where is this one? You can get outside. And then with that, seeing his ally there, he's going to use his Claws of Shadow on you, Zizzle.
No, thank you. I already have one friend, and he's very mean.
18 to hit.
hot.
Not very much. Oh man, double ones. 5 points of necrotic damage.
Ouch. You must me do math. My brain does not appreciate it. Oh, yeah.
This guy's not there anymore. All right. But that's his turn. We are to Lysander. The fanatic is dead.
Okay, so there's basically 2 right in front of both of us.
No, there's one. There's one
Oh, the other one
directly in
disabled,
front of you and Zizzle. There's one that's over here by the corner of the building. The other one, it was a ranged attack as he used these. It's like this necrotic energy that he fires out from his hands.
Okay. I think what the best thing I could do here is.
Do what feels right on your heart.
I could see the one that did the range attack then?
Yes.
Okay. Can I do... So that one's still inside, correct? So I can't see that
No,
one?
he's inside.
Or can I?
He's outside
Oh,
on
he
the
is in
corner of
sight.
the building. There's one guy the guy who is wreathed in flames seemed to disappear in a burst of fire. But you can't see him at the moment.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is this one and the one that did the ranged attack, I'm going to do Twin Spell Guiding Bolt.
Okay. Give me the hammer
Oh,
first.
wait, never mind. I do not have Twin Spell anymore. I could
Okay.
not long rest. I will do the hammer one, though.
Okay. Guiding bolt. Give him a shot.
Oh, 10.
That will certainly not hit.
Yep, I figured.
All right. Anything else on your turn?
Doesn't look like it. I think that's all I can do.
All right. Boom, boom.
Alright, we're gonna use a bonus action to convert 5 sorcery points into a spell slot of the 3rd level.
Mm-hmm.
And so I am restrained, poisoned, and a probe.
Yes, yes, and yes.
Can I break out of the restrained condition?
You can. It's going to take your action. Hold on, let me get the exact wording of the spell. I believe it's your action. Oh wait, start of your turn. You take 4 points of piercing damage.
Ooh.
Go to his actual character sheet because that's a really shitty description. All right. You can make a strength check to try and break free as your action.
Is it like to her size? So if she got smaller, could she slip out of it?
It is a giant entwining snare of vines that seem to have thorns that are piercing into your body. It's covering a pretty good area of you. So there's nothing that says that your size, as long as you are smaller than a large creature. Tis the
Oh my god.
magical effect.
Big! I could break free. Let's just do that strength check.
A disadvantage.
Oh yeah. This is not going to go my way, but we got what we got.
Hey,
So it's a 2.
Shout out to the
consistency,
2
though.
crew. Twice.
So, as you kind of struggle against these vines, seemingly, as you kind of twist and move, they almost seem to have a life of their own as they move and twist and dig those spines deeper into your skin the more you wiggle around.
Boom Boom is just gonna yell, "This is really pissing me off back here!" And then, yeah, that'll be her turn.
All right. Zizzle, you got a guy in front of you.
I do have a guy in front of me, and he's got like a big ass tower shield between tiny 2.5 foot tall Zizzle and this massive man covered in heavy armor.
You are also standing right next to Lysander, so it's not like you're the only one there.
Oh no, but it's funny if you think about this big guy being scared of a little tiny lizard. And Zizzle's gonna look up at him and go, "I'm flattered, but that hurt." And can he please give me a Constitution saving throw, please? DC is 15.
Constitution.
And I would appreciate it if you failed, as Zizzle casts Levitate on this man.
Alright. Constitution. That is an 18.
Ah. What's vessel, please? No. Zizzle is going to then scream.
Silvery barbs. No,
Zizzle is. What's funny is I actually have silvery barbs, but I don't have it prepared today. I'm going to Draconic Cry, and hopefully scare him.
And remind me, post that again. I believe all your allies have advantage on him.
Advantage, yes.
Is it a radius?
It's any enemies within 10 feet of me.
Okay, so that's all. That includes this guy here. Those two. So the bulwark and the hammer.
Yes. We have advantage on attack rolls against him. Which, if I'm
then.
really smart, one day I'll learn to do that before I do other things. But hey, one problem at a time.
All right. Anything else? Stay in there. You're gonna move.
I'm gonna stay there because I'm not gonna proc an opportunity attack because I was a dork and didn't shocking grasp when I should have. It's all good.
All right. Well, levitate worked well for the last time you tried to use it in combat.
I know. I was so hoping I could just like go away.
All right. It's the Plague Heart's turn. Oh, you're right there. Now he has the disadvantage thing, doesn't he?
Yep.
All right.
That's right, Dave.
So, as you kind of rush forward, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. As he seems to, with you rushing into his face and trying to attack him, he sort of whips around, and you watch as his cloak behind him spins and splatters you with this viscous material. Dex save, if you would. Probably gonna pass.
Not rocket.
No,
No.
probably not 12.
12. So, this is not so effective on you because you're not wearing armor and your weapon is magical. Right? Yeah, your ranged weapon is magical. Your melee weapon is not, is it?
No, it's technically a reflavored battle axe or great axe.
Okay. So, as he kind of whips around and instinctively you kind of put up your hands to block this liquid that splatters all over you. It starts to burn and sizzle, not so much on your skin, but the metal of your axe starts to deteriorate. Which means, of course, the bonus action thing does not tell me what it does exactly. So give me a second. Non-magical is a -1 penalty to damage rolls permanently.
Oh, nice. He's got like a rust monster effect. That's cool.
As you kind of look at the cloak, it seems to drip with this odd substance. And it looks like it's made out of some kind of hide or skin. But that was his bonus action. So as an action, he is going to... The first attack against you, I believe, is the one that's at disadvantage.
Yep.
All right. So he is going to... is that while he's there or if he starts there?
If he starts there.
Okay. He is going to... where the hell is it? He's with this crossbow in hand. He's going to level it at you and take a shot or two. Some disadvantage on the first one. That's a natural one. That's not going to hit. Second attack. It's a 14. That is also not going to hit.
Oh.
All right. So as he whips that cloak towards you and you watch your axe start to deteriorate, he takes 2 quick shots with this crossbow, but is unable to hit you. Oh, wait. No, get rid of that template for the fireball because don't need it anymore. At least not now. So that's his turn. And this guy. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Wait, which one is this one? Who the hell is he? Oh. Fuck, I skipped his turn last time.
Alright, he doesn't need to roll.
Alright. There. This guy rushes out the building. You see another one of those clawed figures. And he is going to come to the aid of the Plague Heart. Oh, God. 23. To hit you, Grimlich.
23 to hit me?
Yes.
Sure does.
All right. You take... Oh, I wish I could roll better. 6 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
But that is his turn. The hammer. Where is he? Yeah. He sees you in your position. Boom Boom.
Well, remember, Boom Boom is in a liminal space somewhere between way back over here.
Yeah, I know, but he's within his movement speed.
I think
that
I
far
would-
back.
Yeah, would
back farther.
You're like right.
yeah would she? Yeah, would. So is he gonna walk past Nixie?
Wait, where would? Yeah, so you'd be back there.
Yeah, Nixie
Well,
would be orange
that's
color.
why I'm confused, because so we were like 60 feet from this corner.
We were
Yeah, so
60
you-
feet from the door.
You'd
Yeah.
be about here. Like, not. No, you came forward a bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like, I thought Boom Boom was like here,
No.
because again, if I'm moving at an angle, I should be able to gain height and move forward at the same time.
Yeah. So you want to be right there?
Well, we can split the difference and say like here.
You're still well within.
Yeah, that's fine. I just want to know where Boom Boom is at this point.
Okay. So. Yeah, he's gonna see you there and rush towards you with this big hammer and smile down at you as he's gonna take a few hits. Or no, he's only got one hit.
So would Nixie get an opportunity attack as he sprints by then? If she wants it?
Nixie's not where she's at on the map.
No, but she's
But
in
I'm still
front
on that
of.
line.
She would be in front of.
Like here.
Boom Boom.
here.
Yeah,
Boom
because she
Boom.
ran back, woke Boom Boom up, and then came back.
Okay.
So she
Yeah.
should be
Orion.
somewhere in between.
Then he'll come after Nixie. I wish I had a map that extended all the way back. I'm sorry, guys.
I know that feeling.
Edge of
25
map
to hit
shenanigans.
you. 25 to hit you, Nixie. Then.
That'll hit. An uncanny dodge though.
You can. You take 9 points of damage halved, even though that says it's targeting Grimlich, but whatever.
Grim looks to see that hammer come flying from around a corner and hits him in the back. It's like, isn't that hammer?
Fucking Thor's hammer
What
comes
the
flying
hell?
through the air and just hits him. That is his turn, though. Nixie, you're up.
Nixie was not a fan of getting hit.
Well, he wasn't
will
a fan of
suffer.
getting hit either.
More than I have suffered.
And then she will attack him.
Good news. I'm
You
pretty sure
can-
that man was within 10 feet of Zizzle when he yelled, so you have advantage.
Correct.
Yes.
Which means sneak attack is on.
Correct.
Shank a bitch.
That will definitely hit. Oof.
$17 points of damage.
Big hit on him as he rushes forward, smashes you with this big hammer, and you just deftly kind of dodge to the side, avoiding most of the blow, and stabbing into his side with this rapier. Still standing, but definitely took a pretty heavy hit. Anything else on your turn?
Bonus action. I think it's dodge?
Disengage.
Disengage. Thank you.
Disengage, hide, or dash as a bonus action.
Okay. Disengage then.
Okay.
And I will. I'm kind of confused where people are at, but I'll move. I guess like
You're probably right around here,
yeah.
and then Boom Boom's like farther, like 10.
No, Boom Boom's like here. Because we said Boom Boom was like in the middle, right?
Yeah, and then Nixie would be like here, so just in front.
Yeah.
So I'm already next to Boom Boom.
Like 10 feet beyond.
then-
Like right.
Okay,
Little blue
and
square.
then Zizzle's within 10 feet.
Yes.
I guess I'll just move back between the two of them more or less within that 10 feet.
Okay. So like over
So
here.
just- I guess, yeah.
Okay.
I'll leave my mouse there so I know where I'm at.
Well,
If we do this,
I'm gonna sign something real quick. Yeah, I was just gonna start drawing like X's and stuff.
Yeah.
I can't
So-
see in the darkness over there.
Nixie would be somewhere over here. Like basically halfway between Zizzle and Boom Boom.
Yeah.
I guess just do our initials. Do like an N for Nixie, and then B for Boom Boom, Z
Yeah.
for
That works.
L Lysander.
That works. I will let you fidget with that. Grimlich, you are up.
I am up, and this guy just fucking hurt my shit.
He didn't hit you at all. Just a little
He
bit of plinky
fucking
plink.
my weapon.
He did more damage than any amount of hit point damage could have done.
Yeah, so I'm gonna kill him for it. So it's a -1 to damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But not to hit.
Wait, let me double check. I think it's, yeah, to damage. Continue.
Was it 12 hit?
12 will not hit him.
Okay. Then a 9 won't either. Well, that was my turn. See you in an hour.
Not that far. Doesn't take that long. Why doesn't that show up in his actions? What the hell? There. He wouldn't have used the bow. All right. The Ashbringer. Grimlich, you see appearing behind this guy in kind of that swirl of fire, this figure wreathed in flame, as he is going to cast a spell. Nope, not that one. That one. And you. As he casts, you see these 3 rays of fire that sort of shoot out towards you. Yuck. 17 to hit you. First one.
Just hits.
All right. Second one. I'll do all the hits first. 25 to hit.
Yep.
And that one will not hit. So damage plus 2. 6. You take 13 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And then he's going to step back and kind of tuck himself behind the building. But that is his turn. The Bulwark. Very unhappy with the treatment that the Magic Man is doing. Trying to make him float and fly. He's just going to hit you with the sword.
Fly. I would rather if you did not.
But I don't think an 11 hits you.
Unless.
Second attack. 17.
Shield.
Okay. Which brings you up to a
21.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so 2 quick slashes with this sword. He resets himself again with that shield up, and in his imposed between the 2 of you. Moving through as fast as I can, because yep. Claws of Shadow. Actually, this guy's going to switch target to Lysander, because he saw you casting some radiant stuff. Well, you cast it, just it didn't hit. 21 to hit you.
Oh yeah.
I believe you're resistant. 8 points of necrotic damage.
Yes, I am resistant. That is halved already.
No, 8, so half to 4.
Okay.
And then he is going to move. No. No, god damn it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 30. As he kind of rushes to get out of the cluster with this other guy. That means it's your turn, Lysander.
Okay. Does that draconic cry only work for advantage once?
It's still the start of my next turn.
Okay.
Which is coming up.
Yeah, so
Yep.
I am gonna go after the hammer then with a couple shots of Eldritch Blast.
Okay. The hammer is the one that's farther away from you.
He's
That's
like
the one.
somewhere over here.
Yeah. He just attacked
So-
Nixie,
Yeah.
so he's actually probably where that little blue square is. But you do have a guy
Yeah.
in melee range.
So I'm not able to use a ranged attack against that one?
No, you can, but it's a disadvantage.
That's
Which
what I
would
mean.
balance
It'd
out.
be
Yeah.
more advantage. Yeah.
But so it balances out, yeah.
Shit. Yeah. Because then I could possibly help. Yeah, let me try that. I'll do 2 normal shots on him, and then if I don't roll another nat one,
We need to get you some physical die.
17 hit him.
So that's the bulwark or you said the hammer.
The bulwark.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys made
17 misses.
me think of something else. So, oh, it does miss.
Yes.
So, bitch.
That's why I wanted to get clarification.
Oh, okay.
Because.
Yeah, they were both aimed at him.
Okay.
I don't even have a bonus action, do I?
Your healing hands or healing light, whatever it's called, is not a bonus action.
Yeah, but that's been gone.
Oh, okay.
I think that's all I could do.
All right. Then we are back around to Princess Boom Boom.
So the hammer has the thing that gives me advantage on him, right?
Correct.
Yes, but you have disadvantage because you are restrained.
Oh yeah. So everything's a flat roll.
Correct.
I like flat rolls. Scorching Ray.
All right.
Ray number 1. 14 total.
14 will hit.
Not much. 8 points of fire damage. I will re-roll the 2.
I think you can re-roll the 1.
Oh yeah, I can't have 1.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
how
can
that
re-roll 1s, but not 2s. That's a totally different thing.
Yeah. Is he still standing?
He is still standing. Oop, did I do that twice?
Ray number deuce.
Standing. That'll hit.
27.
That will definitely hit.
Roll. For 7 points of fire damage.
That will also hit. That will also do some damage. As you watch these rays hit him, he starts to singe and burn. He's looking pretty bad. But
Ray the Third.
nice.
Hey!
Oh!
You got a natural.
Oh,
20.
no.
Look at that.
Isn't that a bad thing, though? Oh my god.
He will take 22 points of damage.
Yeah. As you're
Boom Boom
bound
will
on
go
the
Ray
on the
1. She
ground.
goes, die, and he doesn't, and then she goes, die, and he doesn't, and she goes, Why? Why don't you die? She just throws like an even bigger one. Snow from the ground.
Yes, and with that final ray, as it kind of blasts into his chest, you watch the fire scorch through his body, and the fire sets him ablaze as he screams in pain and crumples to the ground. No longer.
Oh, that's supposed to take some damage at the start of my turn.
Oh, yes, you do. Thank you.
Honor system.
6 points of piercing damage.
Ow. Boom Boom is bloodied.
Is Boom Boom gonna die because she's wrapped in fucking pointy vines?
They're
someone help her out of
inescapable.
those?
Yeah, that was a bad combo. The poison and the restraint and the prone.
We live
bonus
here
action.
now.
Anything for bonus action?
What do those do? Oh, actually, you know what? We can convert some sorcery points.
All right, you do that.
Yeah, I'll figure that out as you keep going.
All right.
I'm gonna convert, but I gotta figure out what kind of spell I want to move.
All right. Zizzle.
Let's do a level 2.
Zizzle, you said these buildings are foot tall?
About 20 feet.
15 over 20 up. That means I'm moving 25 feet total. Thank you, Pythagorean theorem. Zizzle is going to rip open space behind him. You see this gem split open and a black hole appear as he casts Misty Step and fucking teleports to the roof. Fuck this man with giant armor.
I'm so glad you decided to do that. Because he's going to hit you. Because you cast a spell.
As I teleport?
Reaction.
Oh.
Yes.
Already then?
Yes. But I don't think that's going to hit. That's an 11.
That does not hit. And Zizzle teleports to his black hole to the roof that I can't actually get on because it'll block my view. So it's fine.
So you're like,
But
you're just at that corner?
Yeah.
There you are.
Perfect. Appreciate you. And then as I am up there, and this man is very, very mean, and he likes to throw things, so Zizzle is going to go Godzilla and return the favor with some Ray of Frost.
All right.
Because I already cast a spell, and I can't cast a second large one. About a 15 probably misses.
It will miss, yes.
And I don't have advantage because that ends before my turn does. That's fine. That is... No, Zizzle's going to back up with his movement a little bit on the roof to try and just break eye line with him.
Okay.
No, he's not. Zizzle's going to stay in the corner like a fucking gargoyle.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yep. That's Zizzle.
Right.
Go ahead while you're there. Make me a perception check.
Perception. Nine.
Okay.
I don't like that.
16 ninjas appear out of nowhere.
All right. The Plague Heart's turn. He's not happy that you are still up in his face. No.
The only place I know how to be.
But he is unhappy with the situation of being close to you. So he is... Does he have... No, that's not what I'm looking for. He already did that. Yeah, I can't do that again. Actually, wait, can I? I didn't roll to see if it comes back. It does. Same thing. Bonus action. He whips around But this time, as he whips around, I need that dexterity save, but he's also going to pull out this short sword from under his cloak as he tries to slash into you with it.
22.
That passes. Does a 24 hit you?
Yep. Got a 17 AC.
17. That is
17.
7 points of slashing damage. Got the wrong person targeted.
3 points of slashing damage.
10's not going to hit you as he kind of comes back with that second strike.
17, told you. 17.
17. All right. 2 strikes against
7.
you, and the cloak sweep does not seem to do much this turn for him. He is very annoyed. But that is his turn. Now, this guy.
His first attack was at disadvantage, right?
Shit. No. God damn it. Yeah, let me just do this and roll. Dice. That was. Nope, not that one. Where's
What'd you
the
get
other
now?
one? That's what I'm. What did I get for?
The first one hit.
Yeah.
It was 24. Or something
Yeah,
like that.
it was a 7. So at disadvantage, it was 16 plus 6. So 22.
Okay, you got me.
There.
Yep.
All right.
Okay. Alright.
So that
Okay.
is his turn. This guy, the claw,
Steve.
is going to rush at you, and with those claws out, is just going to try and dig them into your back. With advantage.
I can't see this man.
Oh, why does he not? Yeah. Even with advantage, that is only a 13.
No, sir.
No, sir. These dark claws seem to be deflected by those swirling tendrils of shadow around you, to no effect. And we are back to the top of the round with Nixie.
All right. Is that one guy still close to me, or?
You are not right there. You are.
Yeah.
10
Yeah, but
feet-
like by
10
proxy.
10 feet away.
Can't be aware. Nixie's gonna run in at him.
Okay.
And she's going to pull out her rapier and stabby stab stab.
Stabby stab. Go ahead
Think
with
a
the
bitch.
stabby stab.
Does it have an advantage?
No.
Okay. I thought I heard somebody say it. That one.
No, I was saying shank a bitch.
No.
All right. As you rush forward, you see this massive hulking figure with this shield. As you rush forward, he quickly manages to adjust the shield as your rapier deflects off of it. And he kind of looks down at you with a smile. Anything else on your turn?
I will disengage.
All right.
This
That
bonus
you use
action.
about 10 feet of movement to get to him.
Yep. So I got 20 feet left, and I will move 10 feet to the right. I think that should put me next to Boom Boom.
Boom Boom's still like Boom Boom from where you ran. Oh wait, shit. She is about 20 feet.
Was there
behind
marks
you.
on the map made?
Yeah,
I can't see them, but if I maybe move off and see there, I can.
you can see them if you move off.
Okay.
Yeah. So Boom Boom is where the B is, right?
Yeah, Boom Boom's here.
Yeah.
Is the
So
end where Nixie was supposed to be?
No, that was
Before?
where you were before.
Yeah, so I would have been here, and then I
No.
would have moved
You
this
were
way.
here,
in
You were here.
between- No, but initially, and I would have moved that way.
so you were 10 feet to get to
So-
him.
Yeah, 10 feet this way, then
So down
10
10
feet
feet
this
to get to
way.
him. And then from him to get there is 20. So you're now standing right next to Boom Boom.
So I'll move next to Boom Boom.
All right.
So I'll end my turn.
All right. Hold on 1 second.
When you have to fight off the map, things get weird.
Yeah.
I can't even see you guys. So I'm at a corner, so all I can see is Lysander, and like
All Vader can see is death.
yeah. I'm just focusing on these two dudes right over here.
So that's your turn.
Having your own fight.
Grimlich, you are up.
All right, Grimlich is going to do what he does best. He's going to strike out with the scythe boy. All right, here I go. I'm gonna strike the guy to my right. Guy to my right first.
Okay.
That's a 24 to hit.
That will certainly hit.
12 points of slashon.
All right, 12 points of slashing. My brain just stopped working. 84. All right.
Then
Strength check.
13 to hit.
Oh, yes, concentration. 13 will just hit, and yes. Concentration on the first one.
And
what
then,
was the damage on the second?
11.
11. Oof. 11 and a 10 on those two checks.
So close.
Yes. Very close. So it maintains
Longing for the
concentration.
day I'm free.
Maintains concentration on the vines that have Boom Boom ensnared.
All right.
Holy mother of God. Nixie, no, bring it over here and just stand behind me with that. Sorry, stream.
Oh, my box.
Yarn.
Yeah, they're stealing shit. She stole all that yarn.
Jesus.
That is the size of a small sedan.
That's a lot of yarn.
Hey,
You can tell
Joanne's
her.
is still open for like another week or something.
Yeah, I'm making this, but I'm not gonna do the antlers on it, and I'm gonna have it be the Easter Bunny, my nephew.
Nice.
Nice.
Very nice. All right.
That's it for my turn.
Alrighty then. So. Do. Hi, Zizzle.
Oh. Is there somebody down there?
No, but there's somebody up here. As you
Maximilian Pegasus.
fly, you kind of teleport up there, and you're looking down. All of like
Hello,
as your attention is diverted by the action going on below you, as your allies and friends fight this armored figure, 3 blasts of fire come streaking towards you. You
on the
not
roof?
seeing it. Yes.
Aw.
But I can counterspell.
You can counterspell. You certainly can.
You see his little gem breaks open, and that black hole just swallows his spell as it comes by. No.
Wait, Boom Boom can see Zizzle though. Counterspell.
Who saw the
Got him.
Her eyes turn black, and she is now the enemy.
So, a funny thing. Remember that perception check you made?
Mhm.
You can't
Oh,
see
is he
him.
hidden?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Then I don't counterspell.
Okay.
So if I can't see him, then I can't do it.
Correct. So the first one was a 24 to hit.
Hit.
All right. Second one is 22 to hit.
Hit.
Third one is a 23 to hit.
Also hit.
All right. No, I came home and showered. That was very, very bad. Sorry. That was very, 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 very bad damage on 6d6. You only take 14 points of fire damage.
That's fucking hurt.
That's terrible. 1 second. I have failed in my doggy duties. All right. But now you can see him up there with you.
Ouch, dick. Since I can't currently see him, where on the roof is he in relation to Zizzle? Like opposite corner or? You're muted.
He is on the opposite corner, but for now, I'm going to put him here at the far corner of the building, just so
Okay.
you can see him to target him. He is
Yeah,
currently
no,
visible
appreciate you.
now. But that is his turn. But he's over here at this far corner. That is his turn. Bulwark's turn. And Lysander is there. Like a great friend, he is going to reach out and
Touch
give
fate.
you a sword hug.
Give you an old nipple twist.
Not
That
a
is
purple nurple.
a natural 20.
Crit on a purple nerve.
I think it hits.
It was a crit on a purple nerve.
Just lift you up by him. No.
Oh, it's the minimum damage I can do on a critical hit. That's 13 points of damage. Second attack. 24 to hit you.
Yep.
Normal damage.
Looks into camera.
7
I'm in
points
danger.
of slashing damage.
Ouchie.
No, Lysander hasn't been hit that much this fight. That is his turn. This guy is going to... You're right at the corner of the building, and he still sees you. So, Zizzle, you're getting a little shadow claw attack.
No, thank
That
you.
is a natural 1, though. So, and he's going to move. It's his turn. Lysander, you were up.
Okay. What do though?
Save us, Obi-Wan. You're our only hope.
I believe in you, Lysander.
I am not good at hitting close enemy.
Just believe in the heart of the cards.
Or what do we got here? I believe in you, Lysander.
Do it, Yug.
It's not what it do. That's what it do, Yug.
What it do, you?
Hmm. Hi. I'm sorry.
No worries.
You're good. You've been put in a bad situation. Just everyone just ran
Mhm.
away from you.
Oh, there was a big dude in metal there. I don't want to be next to that.
I could run away too, I guess.
You'd be like, sorry, wrong warehouse. Just leave.
Yeah, she's not actually 15 feet from me,
No.
is she?
She's
way the fuck back there.
20
Yeah.
feet
You-
behind
you
you.
have You have to break the off-screen barrier before you can see where they're all at.
Yeah, gotcha.
Boom Boom is in a liminal space. We don't know where she is anymore.
Right there.
She's in our hopes and dreams.
Oh, she disappeared.
Like remove
I
that. like-
put her back where she's supposed to be.
Yeah.
We just can't see past the edge of the map. It's just all
Oh,
black for us.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
that's-
guys are probably all watching on the stream, so you can see what's in front of
Oh,
you.
that's
My
actually a
God.
great idea.
Yeah.
I should be doing that.
Feels like cheating to see the DM's view, though.
It's not the DM's
Yep.
view.
Why does mine say it's offline?
I don't know.
We're on.
We should
Okay,
be
it's
on.
my side. Hold up, I have to refresh my browser.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, I think maybe I will attempt to follow Zizzle up there. I'm gonna thunder step out of here.
All right. That affects where you leave or where you land.
I think it's where you leave, right?
I believe so. Understep. You teleport.
Come grab
Up
me
to
first.
each creature within 10 feet of the space you left. So that would just be 10 feet.
I think
That's just the bulwark. That's a con save.
Yeah, he's
Do,
probably
do,
pretty
do,
high in
do,
con, but
do, not as high as you'd expect. That's a 12. Fail.
Are there two Deathspeaker
I'm out.
claws hanging out with
Yes.
Grimlich, or
17
just one?
points.
No, there's one.
of-
One's over here, lurking in the shadows.
I can't. Okay, so he's hidden from us. I'm like, I can't see his
No,
token.
he's not hidden. He should be visible. It's just because he's on the black area next to the other building. Ooh, that's
Oh,
some,
I gotcha.
that's some demis.
Yeah.
Apply the demis. That hurts. But yeah, so you cast this magic, and that thunderous sound echoes out from you, and you watch as this guy in the metal armor just sort of grabs his head and screams as the deafening sound impacts in his head. Anything else? We still have a bonus action.
Kind of sucks that healing light. I think is my only bonus action. So, nope.
All right. Boom boom. It's your time to shine.
We've been a little prone to shine right now. I just moved up here to see.
Yeah, you got two guys here which are in fireball range, and your allies are up above. So
I only see
There's
one
two-
guy in fireball.
way over here. It's
Yeah,
hard to
there's
see him
supposed to be
because
another dude here.
he's in the chat, like it's a dark token. Oh,
Oh, I literally don't.
Legitimate, yeah.
No,
Now
No,
it's
no, there was legitimately no token. I was like, what?
nope, that's my dumbass. Should have been visible.
Yeah, but that requires me to spend a third level spell slot. Those are important.
I mean, that's what Fireball's for, though. That's Boom Boom's specialty. I mean, her name is Boom Boom.
Let's instead. So we're not getting out of the vines. It's just that is this is where I die. But
Speaking of which, also, Boom Boom, you have no dark vision. Nobody else is casting light but Grimlich. I never thought of that before.
I assume all the fire spells has kind of lit this area up some. Also, wasn't it like a fully like full moon out?
No, it's not a full moon. You take 3 points of piercing damage at the start of your turn. And the only source of light is one smoldering corpse that's standing roughly where your token is at.
So I should be able to see at least this guy.
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Because it is not, the smoldering corpse is not that big of a fire, but you do see the vague outline of what could be not one of your allies.
Well,
Since
this
both of your
makes
allies are
it a
frozen.
lot easier then. We will fairy fire this entire section of the street.
Okay. Get the bulwark.
Highlighting every cobblestone. Every last one.
Objects in 20-foot cube within
Let's
range,
talk about
outlined in blue, green, or violet light. Creatures in the area spell dexterity saving throw. Alright, that is this guy. Dex save. That is a 17.
He passes.
He passes. He is not wreathed in light, but everything around him seems to be sparkling dimly.
Yep.
Because the cobblestones are not creatures, so they don't cast a
I
large
think it
amount.
says objects.
It says
Objects and affected creatures. For the duration,
creature
objects and
area.
affected creatures.
Objects and affected creatures.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shed to yeah, so like every cobblestone is shedding 10 feet of dim light.
Okay.
So it is.
So,
Now the bonus action. I'm gonna cast thoughts and prayers towards Grimlich. And then my turn.
all right. Zizzle.
Little here, and there's a bitch on my roof who just tried to attack me, and I don't like that. He did attack me, and it fucking hurt.
And he is about
Yeah.
35 feet away from you.
That
30,
he,
30
he's
feet.
well within range of magic missile.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna do magic missile at fuck it, level 3.
Ouch. Are you sending him up, by the way?
I am gonna send him up and a little bit off of the roof.
Okay.
Just he falls that extra 20 feet.
5 feet for every hit, right?
Yep.
All right.
And at 3rd level, it's 5 darts.
Yes.
Each dart hits a creature of your choice. Darts deal 1d4 plus 1 force. 1 more dart for each level above first. Okay, so yeah, so 5. And I'm just going to do /R 5d4 instead of doing all these individually. Plus 5.
And go ahead and roll that.
For 16 points of force damage. And he goes up 25 feet.
All right, yeah, so he falls 40 feet back down. Go ahead and roll me 4d6. Let's see if you can attempt to.
For another 12 points of gravity damage.
Oof. I was like, oh, let me see if he can, try and land not poorly. That's a natural one. So
Yes.
he definitely falls, definitely takes a 12, and definitely is going to fall prone. And then
Beautiful.
12 more points of damage to him.
Fucking bitch.
All right.
Stay off my roof. Let's see here. For my bonus action, she is... Fuck. She is, what, 30 feet from me on the ground? That puts her at 36 feet. How far can this work on?
About 35 for easy math.
Rat. She has to be within 30 feet of me for me to try that. That's fine. The big stupid guy. If he could get me a what is it? Strength shave, I think, for this one. Yeah, strength save.
A strength shave.
Yep.
All right. Strength shave.
As I just try to push him away.
Probably not gonna be a good one. You probably want a dex shave.
Probably.
Yeah. No thanks. 23.
He's fine. He doesn't move.
All right.
But I'm fucking with your inner ear. You're gonna get nausea, motherfucker.
All right. Anything else? That was you. You moving, or you staying on that corner?
He's gonna, because he got fucking shanked by that guy before. He will kind of step back, so try and clear vision from this guy over here.
All right. Okay. So you're back like 20 feet onto the roof, kind of in the middle.
Yeah, just 15, 20 feet back there.
Okay. I will keep that in mind. And play card. Grimlich, as you struck into him and your weapon caused that damage, you watch as from inside his chest there seems to be this eerie reddish glow, and you see that the wounds that you gave him start to knit together.
Fucking A.
As some of the, not all of it, but some of the damage that you caused heals.
Well, we don't like that.
Yes, we don't. I do. You might not.
I do not.
He is going to risk the opportunity attack, and he sort of vaults back away from you and then pulls the crossbow out. So if you want to make an attack, you certainly can.
Fucking right.
Get him! Put him in a body bag!
Do you have
Nope, 10.
Sentinel? Oh, 10?
Nope.
But he's no longer in advantage position, so he is just going to shoot.
You'll still have disadvantage on the first one.
Well, I rolled a 2, so I could roll a disadvantage, but there's only one way to go.
Hey, you can roll 1 and shoot his friend. It's right there.
No.
I want to see that die roll.
Okay. Let's see. Just for the sake of shits and giggles.
You can also waste your 20.
That is a 23, so definitely the 2 is definitely the lower of them. Second attack
Good.
is a 23. Wow. Rolled the same damn thing. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, if you would be so kind.
We are dice rollers here, so we believe in superstitions.
Damage 10
They're not
points of
superstitious. if they were.
piercing damage on
18.
that will certainly pass. So you take 10 points, halved to 5. And you are not poisoned. And that was
Sweet.
yoink, 30. Okay. That's his turn. This one is, I believe, the one that's right next to you. Yep. He is going to make his attack against you, Grimlich, with the Claws of Shadow. 18 to hit.
That was at disadvantage.
No, it was not. Let me do that again. God damn it. No, not the damn damage. Again, the attack again. Yeah, it was a 18 was the lowest and a 23 was the higher.
Okay, that hits.
So you take 6 points of necrotic damage.
6, you say?
6, yes.
Okay.
We are back to top of round with Nixie.
Can I assist Boom Boom in getting these vines off of her?
You can use your action to help her, which would give her advantage on a strength check to get out.
Okay.
So it would be a
You
flat.
push and I pull. Ready?
Yeah. Do I get to check now or?
No, on your turn. So she's basically taking the help action to try and get you out.
Okay.
Any? I don't know. You can't really do anything else. Grimlet.
Alright, well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Let's fucking keep swinging some shit. Turn around on this guy is right here. And get a 2. And then a natural 1.
You gotta swap those dice out, bud.
Damn.
That's my
Are those-
turn.
Are those the same ones that you were rolling and you rolled like nothing below a 20 in Storm King's
No.
game?
Go get those
No.
ones.
Because like
So you have critters dice? Why are you not critting?
you are fucking us
It
up.
won't. I can't use DM dice for as a
Oh.
player.
Heartbreak.
Alrighty then.
That was me.
Okay. The Ash Bringer.
The Crash Pigeon, the Patch Legend, the Ashley Slasher.
5, 10, 15, 20. Actually, wait. Let me see. Does he get the thing back? No, he does not. All right. Sneak to the corner. Oh, the building. And got one more of those. And sees a Nixie standing there trying to help Boom Boom.
That's the guy I knocked prone. Does he have enough movement speed to get there?
Oh, good point. Good point. Where was he? He was there. 5, 10, 15. No, he does not. All right. Change of plans. He's got enough movement to see Grimlich. So save that one. As he just flings a firebolt at you. Oh my god. That's another natural 20.
That'll
You're
hit.
Burning all your crits as a DM and as a player in other games, you're also a player, and you should save some of those.
I know. I don't like it. 31 points of fire damage.
Ouch.
Fucking A. I have 1 HP.
right. Still standing though.
I'm still standing.
All right.
I don't think we've killed anybody outside the second round yet. We killed a bunch of people in the second round, and then nobody.
Decided to run away. I mean, Bulwark's turn. Does it have anything seen with Lysander standing up there? He does. But Nixie is a better target. Oh, where did the longsword attack go? What the hell? That one. Not advantage. But 14 to hit you, Nixie.
Muted.
That'll miss.
Oh, wow. 2 14s. As he rushes forward, heavy armor clattering as he runs, swings at you twice with this longsword, but you, in your frantic attempt to free Boom Boom from these vines, you're still managed to kind of dodge out of the way, hearing him coming. This one. Lysander. He's gonna come after you. With the Claws of Shadow. Ooh, that was a
Is
19.
that ranged?
Yes.
Yeah. That'll hit.
It is usable at both close and far. So, not much damage. 9 points of necrotic damage, halved to 4.
Oh, okay. Why did I get pushed? Oh, that was... Why the fuck did the thunderstep move me now?
I told you.
I can't see anything. But what made me move?
Well, the
Thunderstep.
thunderstep thing was there, and then
That's what Vader was saying too, but I couldn't see it. But I
saw
don't
it
know what me
flashing
getting
there,
hurt
but
made me move.
did you click on the map somewhere?
Must have.
Yeah. All right. It's your turn though.
All right. I will retaliate on that guy with the 2 blasts.
All right.
He was not in the fairy fire though, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Normal rolls.
22 will
22.
certainly hit.
Damage for that one. For 8 points of force damage, and then second attack. There we go. 23.
That will hit.
For 11 points of force damage, and he, what is that? Knock him back 10.
It would, but with those 2 blasts of this eldritch energy, it fires into him, hitting him twice in the chest. As he's thrown back against the wall, he collapses to the ground. Did.
Go.
Hold on.
Get him.
Oh, fuck. Are we supposed to be capturing these motherfuckers alive? Fuck them.
You were not asked to capture them alive. You could certainly try.
Okay.
And then where did you say Zizzle went? He's off to the
He's
side
like
here.
middle of the building, like over
Yeah,
here.
All right, I guess that's it. I'll stay where I'm at then.
All right. Boom boom.
All right,
Hey.
we're gonna.
Set. Go.
Ready, set.
Strength check. Oh, God, I gotta find it.
Okay. 7.
The 7's not gonna do it.
Shouldn't
I would
that be
like
at
to take
advantage?
my.
Yeah, isn't it
Nope,
damage because
I'm poisoned.
Oh,
Oh,
But you do.
That's
take
why
4
I was
points.
hoping this was normal in Staring Strike, because the other person could just do it for you
oh, I
in
got you.
Staring Strike. How much?
4.
4.
4. Minus 4.
He is a special kind of evil, as Vader has found out.
Concentration check. That will pass. I do have a bonus action. Boom Boom will pull out
What's he doing?
a hot pepper. And
A
she's
hot
going
pepper?
to demonstrate fire breath.
All right. That is a dex save. Not that guy. That guy. Yeah. Right, dex save? Yes.
Yes.
Oof. That is a total of 4.
Get him.
Boom Boom would be dangerous if
Aw.
she could get up.
Those 2 1s don't exist. They actually are 2s.
So you do. My brain.
7.
7 points of. That was bad. All right.
Here, I had to do it on my hands, so don't feel too bad about it.
Okay. All right. No. Undo that. Come on, guy. I almost just did like 30 points there. All right. That's your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Zizzle, you're up.
Zizzle is up. They've got an armored person over top of them.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen Grimlich in a hot minute. Zizzle's going to
Right.
skitter to the other side of the building. So I can see down this alleyway here. Oh, yeah, one more.
You see
So I can actually-
Grimlich standing there with one of the clawed figures trying to slash into him. But from your vantage point, if you came to the corner of the building, you could see both the Plagueheart and the Ashbringer at the end of the hall and at the end of the alley. Jesus, mom. A little loud.
Alrighty then. Do. Which one of those 2 boys look worse off?
The Ashbringer, definitely. The Plagueheart does not. It looks like he's taken a very small amount of damage.
Okay, that guy. The Ashbringer. The Ashbringer. If I can see him, I'm gonna fucking Godzilla him. Do I have
Right.
spells that would help better than Godzillaing right now? Yeah, actually, I do. Zizzle's crystal zips out in front of him there and slams 20 feet down into the ground, shattering a stone as I cast tiny meteors. And Zizzle's gonna start throwing rocks at these fuckers.
Zizzle's baby meteors.
Yes. I need a DC 15 from both of them.
GC from the Ashbringer. That is an 18. Oh. And this is fire damage, right?
Yes, fire.
Okay. That is an 18 as well.
I think they still take half. Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, they take half. 1
Uh,
or 2. Meteor. Wait, so would it be 4? If I threw 2 meteors at them, would it be 4d6 then instead of 2?
Is it 2d6
understanding
per
correctly?
or 2d6? A creature takes 2
Per meteor.
damage on a failed save. So per meteor.
Okay, then I got 2 more to roll.
No,
I
it just says a
apologize.
creature takes 2d6 fire damage on a failed save. It doesn't say per meteor.
Alrighty then. In that case, I.
So it's once a
says-
meteor reaches the point, it explodes and does that
Okay,
effect.
okay,
So if you
okay,
shoot
so-
2,
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, two.
Okay.
So either. Yep. 7.
12 points total.
12. So he is going to take half of that. 6. That.
Probably 6 and 3 is my guess, unless fire actually heals that other guy, which was up.
It does not heal him. It definitely looks like it's not as effective as against the other guy. Concentration check for the cart. Oh, goody. That's a natural 1.
Hey!
So as this meteor strikes into him, you don't see it boom boom, but those vines that have been wrapped around you this whole time seem to wither away and die and crumble into dust.
We did it!
Free. We can die free.
All right. Anything else, Zizzle?
If
Makes me fully
I
believe she helped.
if I was center of there, that was 15 feet to get to here.
Yeah.
Do I have enough movement, I think, to get to the corner?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm still going to get down to that corner there and... oh no, I'm 20 feet up. That won't help. Never mind. I remembered. This is going to... I don't have a bonus action that can move that far. Well, I could just push him around to be a dick. Which,
Yeah. I mean, you could.
yeah.
What's
I
the
could.
strength save?
It's 15. And it would be probably the
Grimlich
Ashbringer
looks
again. Just
very bad. And he's got a guy right next to him.
Yes, but Grimlich hopefully kills him before. Oh no, he's gonna go before Grimlich gets to go again.
Yeah.
I can't save Grimlich from here. If I push him out and he misses, he loses his advantage thing there. No, Grimlich or Zizzle's gonna fuck with the Plaguebringer in the back. Because if I try to help Grimlich, I'll actually fuck him up. Just push him around.
Okay. Let me get the right one here. Strength save.
Yep. 15. Let me.
Same. That's fine. 16.
He's fine.
This is the only time I've ever DM'd where I'm actually rolling good.
You're doing great. Please stop.
All right. It is the Plague Heart's turn, though, and he doesn't like you messing with him.
He's allowed to not like things.
Well, since he lost concentration on that one. No, he won't. He is going to turn to the Ashbringer next to him, and he says something to him, and then he's going to turn his crossbow up towards you, Zizzle.
Lord.
He's like, you want to go to Hooters after this?
Ooh, but I don't think a 9 is going to hit you on the first one.
Let's roll not.
What about a 10?
That's will also not hit.
All right.
Please don't shoot me. I'm allergic to arrows.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right. All right. And then he moves away. This guy's turn. The claw. He's gonna go after you, Grimlich.
Fight me, you fucking coward.
That's. I had to say something about rolling good. That's a natural 1.
Yes, that's what we like to see.
The champion of the forge stands!
Oh, wait, that guy.
Grimlich doesn't even use the axe after this. He just pulls out his belt, WWE belt, and just slams it into the guy's face. Stone Cold Stunner.
That's his turn. Nixie, you are up. You see the vines wither away on Boom Boom, and this armored figure still stands over you.
Good news, you have an ally in range. You
Yeah,
can
and
sneak attack.
yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Okay.
Yes.
So, Nixie's gonna use a rapier. Advantage. 15.
Miss. He's heavily armored, and as you're trying to strike at him with this rapier, he seems very proficient with the shield, just knocking your blows away.
Well, I don't want Boom Boom to be here by herself. So,
Boom Boom's tiny little hand reaches up and grabs Nixie's tiny little hand.
so Nixie's just gonna fluff up her fur and get real angry. And that'll be where I end my turn.
All right. Grimlich, you're up.
All right, this is where I make my triumphant return. 2 attacks. Just the last thing I do. Prepare to die. At the 2.
I mean,
Oh,
you're
on the
a
first one.
barbarian. You can reckless attack.
I can, but then you don't have
one.
disadvantage. Whatever. All right, I'll reckless then.
I mean, you
If
have
you
one
allow
hit
me to
point.
reckless.
Yeah, I will.
All right.
Like, doesn't that seem
All
like
right,
a
well-
time for it? Like,
Sure does. You want to know what I just rolled after I just rolled that 2? A 1. So let's roll the second
Come on,
attack at advantage.
Throw those dice
Okay.
out.
I'm trying, man.
All right, I actually hit. So 19 on the dice, so 26 to hit.
That will certainly get.
Two on the damage die plus it's 6.
Oh my god.
Yep.
You add rage damage into that?
Oh no,
Two more.
I
No,
haven't
3
then.
more.
No, it's 2.
It's
But
still 2?
technically it should be minus. It should be -1 because of that shit you hit me with.
Okay.
Look, we fight for our 1 damages here.
Hey.
Needed.
All right.
That's okay. He's not gonna hit me again. That's
That'd be
the
crazy.
end of my turn.
All right. The Ashbringer. So he is gonna take some shots. He's gonna take 2 as you see him cast an incantation. He's gonna take cast Scorching Ray, and 2 at you, Zizzle, and 1 at you, Grimlich.
I hate to break it to you, but he's not.
He's not.
Counter spell.
Yes, you can see him this time.
I can see him. He's definitely not gonna.
Frustrated
spell.
again with his spells being decimated by all of you.
That is my last 3rd level slot, though.
Good to know. Oh, let me see if he gets some of this back. Yeah. He did not. Okay. So he zips behind the building. But that's his turn. The Bulwark is turn. As he's going to see Nixie there standing up towards him, he's going to smile down at you and take one attack at each of you. First one at Nixie. So, okay, good. I spoke about my good rolls, and that's another natural one. I had to say something.
The balance has returned.
Yep. But then, as he kind of leers down at you, he's going to turn the sword in his hand and stab down at Boom Boom on the ground. A 24 to hit you, Boom Boom.
24 hits.
For 9 points of piercing damage.
9 points.
Mm-hmm. Or slashing. It would be slashing damage, not piercing, sorry.
Boom Boom will kind of get stabbed, and I imagine it kind of goes a bit through. She's going to reach up with 2 birds as she does a 3rd level Hellish Rebuke.
Bam.
Right.
Here come.
Boom Boom reaches for his face, like impaling herself on the sword, and she goes, "Come on, let's burn!"
So, does a 7 pass?
It does not.
The balance has definitely shifted. This is not going well.
Burn with me, friend.
Oh,
Burn
damn.
with me. 30 points of fire
Holy
damage.
shit. 3 9.
Why, hello, Boom Boom.
Boom just like claws her way up the sword, puking like poison. Fucking just grabs him and just hugs him Chaozu style and just explodes.
Yeah, that hurt a lot. Still standing, but ow. Definitely not looking too good now. Lysander, you are up. You see this eruption of fire in the street nearby as Boom Boom just goes Super Saiyan and detonates this person in front of him. Her. And they are looking quite rough.
I see him light on fire. I'm gonna make 2 more shots at him.
Yep.
Normal attack coming. Not gonna hit.
It will not.
Ah, I saw a 19. Not will hit.
That will not hit.
Honorable bitch. I wish the Radiant Soul thing was a bonus action or something. This is an action, isn't it? Yep.
Yes.
Damn. Man. If I hop down, is the doorway right behind me, or is it more?
The door
over
is
there?
right here.
What should I owe you this? I owe you a concentration because Boom Boom is still concentrating on Fire Breath.
Oh, okay.
Or Dragon's Breath.
Oh, that's. That lasted until you used it.
Nope.
Nice.
That
I
one
guess
lasts like a minute.
I will just try to hop off the top of the building, I guess.
All right, give me a dexterity. Actually, acrobatics.
You have flying, don't you?
It's not. I have
With
to
his wings
activate
out.
it as an action.
No.
An 8.
You're gonna take a little bit of damage as you fall, down, trying to. Are you jumping straight down at the corner, or are you moving to above the door?
I was just gonna try to jump straight down.
Okay. 7 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall down and kind of twist your ankle and hit the ground. And you do fall prone. You'll be right about there.
All right. That was a great one.
Yeah, we're doing hot.
Getting
We
there.
got this.
Shoots
right.
2 up in the air and then falls flat on his face.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. You are up.
Again, this is just imagery, but Boom Boom is imagined so partially just stabbed through. She's going to like grab his face again, inhale, and then exhale into his face.
All right. Deck save, I do believe.
Yep. I'm trying to find the dragon's breath.
Ooh. That's a 10.
Burn with me! Burn!
And burn he does as you kind of clutch onto the side of his armored head and just breathe fire on his face, and the fire goes down into his armor as he's just cooked inside the metal. You watch as the armor plating starts to heat up and turn orange and then red as this just gets incredibly hot inside, and he crumples to the ground, screaming in agony as he is cooked inside his armor.
Boom Boom will has 15 feet of movement left. Lysander promised her violence. We march towards violence.
All right.
Imagine the swords like tinking along.
Just stuck out, just kind of dragging along the ground as you're flying.
Yeah.
That's your turn.
Action. Sorry, I was trying to see if I did bonus action. We're good.
All right. Zizzle.
Yes. Zizzle is gonna, realizing these two guys scampered down to the edge of the building and try and make it so I can see both Grimlich and these two assholes running away. Yeah, you fuckers. I see you there. Then we're gonna start with a bonus action throwing. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna throw two more rocks at these guys right between them, so I hit them both.
Okay.
That's the DC 15 Dex save, pretty please.
Dexterity for the plague heart. That's a 9.
That's one fail.
Dexterity for the Ashbringer. That's a 12.
That's 2 fails.
Ouchie. So
They take
46.
10 points of fire damage.
All right. 10 points. Oh, fire damage. Doesn't
And then
like that. Nope, not 6. Wow. You did not do that much damage to him. He's not concentrating anymore. That concentration is gone.
And then if the guy next to, is he within 30 feet? Don't tell me I fucked that up. Motherfucker, I did.
I mean,
It's alright. He's within 60
You still
feet.
have movement.
Yeah, that's fair. This is a little problem. You see his tail come up over his head like a scorpion as I cast Sapping Sting on this gentleman next to Grimlich here.
All right,
It's
con
a 15 con save.
It's 21.
He passes and nothing happens.
All right.
That's gonna be Zizzle.
All right. Plague Heart.
We are kicking ass.
Kicking ass.
Swallow. That's
Yeah.
swallowed. I gotta stick to the
Kid sticks
basics.
a firework up a frog's ass. He brings them to you, and you make him better. Let's change your name to Kicking Ass.
All right.
I will.
So, you are... No, you're not within 5 feet. But, Boom Boom,
Mm-hmm.
you see a familiar figure with a crossbow peek out around the corner of the building. Does a
Funny fact,
17
this is the first time I've seen him.
Oh, actually, that's right. And actually, you still don't see him. 17 to hit.
17 will hit. Can I make a perception check to see him? Because that's important.
You can, and a 21 on the second.
Oh yeah, those both hit. I just want to see him. Come
This guy's
on,
just
boom
grasping
boom.
Nolan the fuck out of us.
You gotta
Oh.
be kidding me!
He's a
Boom.
story.
Did that hit
Can't
me in
see
the
we
back
got-
of the head or the front of the head?
Yeah, you can't see when your brain's getting blown out of your head.
That is 10 points of piercing damage on the first one.
Alright. Second one will take 2 of my death saving throws.
No, it won't, because if you fall prone, the attack would have been a disadvantage. If the first one knocked you down. And if you fell, Lysander,
And I can't
you-
hellish rebuke him on the first one,
I am
right?
prone, yeah.
You are prone too.
I didn't. Yeah, because I fell on my face.
He'll turn that shot towards you then if the first one dropped you, but it will be a disadvantage because you are prone. That's an 8 to hit you, Lysander.
That will not hit.
All right.
And I can't hellish rebuke him because I didn't see him, right?
Correct. And then run. As he
Change their name to Nap Nap.
disappears into the darkness. That's his turn. This guy, still here, somehow. Let's see if he can finish off what he started.
They definitely lose concentration.
This guy. With advantage because you reckless. And, oh, good.
Should have been flat because of his disadvantage aura. But
Oh, yeah. It's okay. I rolled the same thing on both dice. That's a 13 to hit you, Grimwitch.
No,
All right.
17 AC.
Yes, this guy's continuing the fight. Actually, hold on. Before I end his turn, let's just see something. How's he feeling about life? Feeling pretty dedicated. Okay. Nixie, your turn.
That's about right.
Alright, Nixie is gonna hop on her broom and she's gonna shoot forward 50 feet.
All right. Towards.
you had that.
I did too. I gave it to Bacchus. Bacchus was supposed to have it.
He gave it to me. And then she
You're welcome.
is going to bonus action dash. I can't hear a single thing.
It's
It is
cutting.
It's
Cut out pretty hard there.
Sit that
Bah.
bow. Day. Ball.
I don't understand the gibber speak from the AI. I'm sorry. Can't hear you.
Your mic's messing up. I just rolled my fucking D20 just because I'm sitting here and I got a natural 20.
Why would you waste it? Save it. Pocket that one.
Motherfucker.
Vader.
All right. Try again.
Nothing.
Continue.
What?
Okay.
There you go. Okay.
So I'm gonna dash forward. I'm gonna get up on this guy. And I'm gonna attack him. So it's an advantage because I have Grimlich with me.
Yes.
Yes.
Correct.
C.
Shank a bitch.
Oh,
Natural
yeah.
20.
Yes.
Natural 20.
She comes in on his
Yeah.
broom and a lance and just detonates this man as she comes in.
Right
At
into
Mach
his
4.
Yep.
Yes. Yes, we
Okay.
can.
18. And if I'm correct, that would also
probably-
apply sneak attack damage.
Yes, it
Yeah.
would.
Probably
Well,
don't
how?
need to, but
30,
No.
48 points of damage.
More.
48.
We
has
owed
to be
3 more
triggered.
D6.
No, we
What?
don't roll.
Actually,
Oh,
2 more D6 plus 6.
No, it's
No.
just maxed.
You don't roll 3 more d6. You just add 18 to it.
Ooh. I like that better.
So-
18 and 18 is
Is
36.
it
51?
36 and 15 is 51 points of damage.
You fucking like you don't stop. It's like you're on your broom.
Nixie's on the broom and she just goes. Full on
jousting
javelin
with this
through.
motherfucker, and you fly forward as fast as you can. And where your rapier hits, you just keep going as you split this dude in half, covered in
That's twice now you've
gore and viscera
lanced that.
as you obliterate this guy.
Play back
Um,
the tape and see if it was actually the rapier that even hit or just the broom itself.
Probably just the broom and the body. Just
Note to
split.
self, teach next to how to use the brakes.
no breaks.
Thank you. Thank
Nixie-
you for that.
Nixie stops, gets down for a second, literally just starts shaking to try to get it off, and then hops back on.
All right. Grimlich, you are up.
Where are these nerds at?
They're on
You
this
s-
way.
You saw both of them run that way.
40 feet to get to the end. Is that a guy?
They're there.
Sure is.
That looked like a coward to me.
You only
Looks
see
like
him
a
because
fuck
he's surrounded in that swirling, that fire.
Well, he's about to get teleported on and a reckless attack of his ass. All right, come on.
Come on.
Believe in the heart of the cards.
Come on, Grimlich. Grimlich.
Yes!
There you go.
It was a 3 and then a natural 20.
Very nice.
Oh,
See? Get 'em.
shit.
The fight's
The
turning
20s
in your
were-
favor.
Or for us.
Yes,
All right, so that's max on the die and then another
Mhm.
roll, correct?
correct. Plus,
Okay.
plus everything.
Max damage!
Get him.
Let me compose myself as I tell you that is 28 points of damage.
She's going
One.
Super Saiyan over on the
Minus,
camera.
minus one because of the acid shit. My
Did you add
corrosion on
your
my weapon,
rage
so
damage?
27. So 29.
All right. Ow. This guy does not look good. We'll say.
All
that.
right, that's it.
All
Oh wait, no,
right.
I get another attack.
That was
Isn't
my
your first
teleport? Isn't your teleport in action though? I thought you teleported
Oh, it
and
is,
got
you're right.
one attack. Like
Yep.
you get one attack with it.
Yep,
Okay.
yep, yep.
Just
yep.
making sure. New subclass. Still.
No, you're.
Forget that shit. All right.
For sure, that is it. I end my turn, Kaiba.
The card
Alright.
face down.
in defense
And
mode.
my turn.
All right. Well, you watch as you come forward in that swirl of shadows, and you can see as he's about to start casting a spell, you see that it's been a while since I've actually mentioned these, but you do see the brands on the back of both of his hands. As he starts to cast an incantation, you watch as both of them start to glow, this kind of sickly greenish color that's kind of swirled through with black and purple. The shadow that will have you all. And he's going to drop a fireball right here.
Oh shit.
And
That's
Fuck yeah!
as he casts that incantation and drops it at his feet, you have a brief glimpse of that. Instead of that tiny orange bead, that black and purple energy sort of attaches itself to his hands as it hits the ground and detonates in a fiery burst of necrotic energy. So that is gonna be da 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 da. This is his sacrificial flame. My brain just stopped working. What's 8 times 6?
48.
Numbers.
48 points of necrotic damage to you.
To who?
And to you. And to him. And
Not if
Zizzle.
I save.
Zizzle, you are 20 feet up and 15 feet away. So you would still be in the 20-foot radius.
Okay.
Of,
I didn't
of
know
the
if
boom.
the wall it climbed was in the way or not. Okay. That's a dex save?
Dex save, if you please.
It's not going to matter. Even half damage, I go down.
Yeah.
19.
Yep.
Hey, there's a world where he rolls like 8 ones.
No,
you already said it's 48 points of
it's
damage.
it's sacrificial flame. It's max damage. If he, basically he targets himself and fucking blows up. It turns into necrotic damage, and fucking max on the dice. So, I mean, you pass.
Lysander, help!
You do pass, Zizzle.
I pass. I still go down. Half damage. Yeah,
Okay.
I had 12 hit points left.
All right. So, as he crumples to the ground in a withered husk of a body, as you see that all the energy, his life essence has been sucked out of his body and put into this spell. That is his turn, though, and he is gone. Nope, I can't target him.
I triggered his trap card. I didn't know that Karibo's special effect was that they self-destruct on impact with the enemy.
All right. So with Boom Boom down, Zizzle down, and you're at the edge of the building, right? As you fall unconscious.
Yeah. Technically,
roll,
yeah, he's on top of
Roll me a d20.
Sure. That's 12.
He's got $1 million baby himself.
Yes, I am. That's a 3.
As you slide off the roof of this building and crash to the ground. You fail 1 death save. But Nixie, you do see Zizzle crumple to the ground. And that was your turn, his turn. Lysander, you're up. We'll stay in initiative for now. Because there's things going on.
Did that other guy completely disappear, or I can still see him?
He would have run. He disappeared. He ran as he was running. He kind of ran behind the other warehouse, like in that direction, kind of following the next street over up. So you might see the token there where it's at, but I just moved it out of the way. I don't know if you can see where it's at, but he is not
No,
there.
I can't.
Okay. He kept running, but you do see Boom Boom is unconscious right nearby.
Okay.
And you heard a horrible explosion from behind the building. Probably would have heard a screech from Grimlich. I don't know. A pain-filled screech of agony.
Ah! Yeah. Ah!
He,
Fuck!
Yeah. So things are going poorly.
yeah.
Oh, things are fine.
She's unconscious.
Boom Boom is unconscious. Yes.
So what do I have to do to get her up?
You can stabilize her. If you don't have magic to do it, you can, stabilize her. Or if you have a potion, you can use your action and feed it to her.
You can throw her body at mine and Sizzles, and that'll wake us all up.
If you put us all in a pile and put a healing potion in the middle, and then attack it tactically, Baldur's Gate 3 tells me that will heal all of us at the same time.
Yes.
I think we do have him in the loot or the party loot. If I can use one healing potion on her.
Yeah, I remember you got them, but I don't remember what you.
Yeah, we have two. We have two in there. I don't think we divided them up.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Is the action to give somebody else
Correct.
a potion?
It's either an action to medicine check and stabilize, or action to feed it to somebody. It's a bonus action if you drink it yourself.
I think you need a medicine, Lysander, if you have it. Because Nixie is over there with probably no medicine.
Well,
I don't have medicine either.
Oh.
It might just be more beneficial just to do damage and kill these guys and then get us afterwards.
You don't see the last guy.
Yeah, that was the problem. I was gonna shoot him if I could see him, but
he ran away.
I haven't seen anything but an inch of the map this entire time.
I can attempt to stabilize, but it's not going to be the greatest.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a medicine check. It is not a terribly difficult check.
Oh, okay, there we go.
That will certainly do it. Boom Boom, you are stable, but still unconscious.
Direction?
You just do still have movement if you want. And like I said, you did see the guy disappear off to what would be the northeast side of the map.
Yeah. And he'd probably just after that. Well, I only got 15 feet of movement because I had to stand up.
Yeah, so start.
And I moved. Actually, I'd only get 10 because I moved 5 feet to get to her. But he'll just move probably towards the noise.
Okay. Boom Boom, you are stable. Zizzle, go ahead, give me that roll.
That is right. I need to roll to see if the gods love me today.
Fuck yeah, they do.
Fuck yeah. So you, at the start of your turn, you start your turn with 1 hit point. And have your entire... You are prone, but you have your entire turn.
I fell. I don't fucking fall.
Just mad about the fact, not that he died, that he fell. It's like, fuck.
He doesn't know that he died.
Fall.
What Zizzle knows is he was looking down, there was an explosion, and then he was on the ground. This is incorrect. So he'll get up and shuffle towards the edge of the map there. Can the player cannot. Can Zizzle see
what is
down
your dark vision range?
Dark vision range
that
is
matters.
a thing I know. I get dark vision 60 feet.
Then no, you would not.
Okie dokie. Then. Zizzle, do you have anything fun and useful? Not if you can't see shit. You're just gonna bonus action telekinetic pull Grimlich closer. So it's just 5 foot closer, and then he'll probably dip behind the wall again to hide because he's beat to shit and he can't see anything anyways.
All
There's
right.
a shooter in the knoll.
So you yank Grimlich back towards you. He's 5 feet.
Yes.
Okay. Yoink.
I hit a rock, fail a death save.
You still have an action. Like you
I
have
know
your
I do, but
whole turn.
I know, but he can't. I don't have anything that's useful in this moment, and I don't have healing spells. I really don't have any more movement unless I step out there and that guy's got a fucking crossbow. So that seems like a poor decision. No, fuck it. If Grimlich is close enough when Zizzle is here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fuck it. I will pour a potion into Grimlich's mouth.
Okay.
And then
So
at least we're all awake and in pain together.
Pop that cork and pour it down his beak, and you watch as those silvery eyes flutter open as Grimlich just kind of stares up at you. Go ahead and roll some healing for that.
What the hell is a
2d4
3d4 or something?
2d4
plus 2.
Grimlich, you regain 7 hit points. And
Damn them!
Everyone has regained consciousness.
Incorrect.
Boom Boom is at least still breathing.
Stable,
Well, you're
but still
stable. Stable. Let me rephrase. You are stable.
Yep, and then having stabilized him, Zizzle will hide behind the corner. Because everything hurts.
So as you pour that potion into Grimlich's mouth and step behind the building, you stop and listen. You can hear the crackling of fire as there is at least one burning corpse nearby. You see the corpses of a number of other cultists littering the ground here. But you don't hear anything else. As the eerie silence of the streets kind of take over.
Everything hurts.
I agree.
If I get the sense that everything is over, then I will come over to Boom Boom and touch her with healing hands.
Okay.
Grimlich will put his hand on you. It's too late. She's already gone.
The princess is dead.
Can Nixie ride her broom up into the air and then start flying in the direction that guy ran off in, and perception to try to like smell him out?
Take me with you.
Give me a perception check. And if you're
really just want Nixie
are
to
you
lance
going with Grimlich?
If he wants to hop on, he's more than welcome.
Yeah,
A bird and a cat on a broom.
You're both small creatures, so I will.
Can I
will
roll
let
with
you
advantage
know,
then?
Yes, I will let you know. Kind of behind the board, he didn't look hurt much at all when you saw him run off.
27.
That'll certainly be a pretty damn good check. Is that a natural 20?
Yes, it is. It's a nat 20.
Nice. As you kind of...
I didn't hear no bell.
I didn't hear no bell.
As you zip into the air, taking to the skies, Grimlich leaping onto the broom as you fly by.
At least he's going full speed. Feline agility, bonus action dash, full that just going ham. She's mad.
As
She is out
Encore.
for murder.
you whip through these streets at max speed, looking up and down every cross street and every intersection you come to. Somehow, despite their frantic escape, you follow there's not much of a trail. They didn't leave behind a trail of blood. There's the faintest scent of sulfurous stench in the air that you seem to follow. And as you kind of fly zigzagging through the buildings of this kind of rundown portion of the island, you come to what looks like an old kind of worn down but pretty small dock. It looks like maybe some of the water taxis from the city used to use this as kind of a landing. It's a few small boats could fit here. It's nothing big. And you get to the end of that dock and the trail ends.
So I went out in the water.
You fly out onto, even if you fly out onto the water and kind of zigzag back and forth, even with that perception check, you don't pick up that sulfurous smell anymore.
Yeah, water would cover up most of that. Do I see anything with 60 feet of dark vision, or he's gone?
You don't see anything.
We've got the lantern going too, so if anybody's invisible as we pass it, we'll see them.
Not invisible.
Just fast.
Just a guy making out with his pillow.
Yeah.
Anime body pillow.
Yeah.
So do not seem to find any evidence of him once you get to that dock. But you did follow him a good ways through the streets using that smell. And it's definitely a distinct smell.
What should we do now?
I guess we'll go back and gather those who remain. We at least have proof of their misdoings. Plus, we need to see what's actually inside the warehouse that they were so adamant about protecting.
Nixie will take a deep breath in and out, and in and out. She does this 3 times because she's just so riled up. Like she was going for murder. And then she'll take the room back.
While you do the little breathing thing, Grimlich does that thing that crows will sometimes do, and he just hangs upside down on the broom, and then he'll just ride on it like that for a minute until we get back.
Right. So while this takes it takes a couple minutes for you guys. I'd say maybe next 20 minutes or so to go out, look around, and then come back. What would the rest of you
I
be
can
doing?
show you the world.
You have
Loot
the
the
corpse.
dead.
I was about to say you have a number of corpses. So as far as equipment is concerned, would you be taking riches, or would you also grab equipment too?
Zizzle's taking everything. They got equipment, they got money, they got. If the clothes don't look too, no, he'll leave the clothes. But the weapons, the claws looked sick. The hammer looked sick. The one dude was in heavy armor. I can't do shit with heavy armor yet, but I do have a book on how to make golems eventually. So
Yeah.
hey,
So On the Ashbringer, there's not much left of the body as far as equipment is concerned. They pretty much nuked themselves, but you do find a dagger that looks okay. Little bit warped from the heat. Actually, no, it wasn't heat. It looks a little warped, but otherwise, that's all he had on him. The claws seem to be innate coming from them, and they are wearing, there was 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, 4 sets of studded leather armor.
Okay. The claws, like they got like Wolverine style claws going on. Is that what you're saying?
Like as they died, these, because the ends of their fingers were kind of just like black necrotic energy, but then as they died, now they just have regular fingers. You do see the ends of their fingers look like they're all blackened, but it doesn't look like there's anything there. On the fanatic, there is a dagger and some leather armor. On the hammer, you have 2 mauls and 2 sets of hide armor. And you didn't kill the plague heart. So that's what's on the bodies. And then somebody roll me a D100.
I got this. 87.
You find 87 gold. Most of it on the bulwark.
Hooray!
We'll hold up this pouch at Lysander and go, I don't know what this is for, but here. She just like throws it over.
Thank you. I'll
The
put it in
bulwark
the
had a
party
big
book.
ass shield on him too, right?
Oh, yeah. That I didn't give you what was on him. Yes. Where is he? So it's this massive tower shield. And he is wearing... Why doesn't it have an inventory for this guy? Oh, why did my foundry just... My foundry just took a turn for the worst. I don't know what happened. The hell is he wearing? I believe
Heavy armor and a long sword.
Yeah, it's heavy armor. I just don't remember what kind of heavy armor it was. I believe it was half plate.
That plate felt good.
Let me just check, because I have his armor class. Armor class. Yep, it would be half plate. And the heavy, like, tower shield. And a long sword, a short sword, and a heavy crossbow.
Okay.
I lose vision on this map. The hell? All right, there we go.
Boom Boom has like pulled out that chalk. And she's beat to hell, but she's just kind of walking up to some of the corpses and just drawing like an outline around the body.
Just in case they disappear, we'll know where they died.
But it should probably get a guard or several.
So, as you finish looting the bodies, about the time you're able to gather up all these things, excuse me, your Nixie and Grimlich return unsuccessful in their hunt, but you still have the building itself to check.
Yes.
Yeah, let's check that out.
Do you need
Nixie will
perception?
go first.
We found him. He's right there.
The
No.
most.
Get out!
Jump
I
him!
don't.
Kick his ass!
No, it's the
Does-
problem
Is any
is.
traps?
Go ahead and give me investigation, if you would.
Can we guidance?
Everyone?
Yes.
Oh. Oh,
Is
Foundry.
it a yes
is
to
going
everyone or
wild.
yes to the guidance?
Yes to the guidance, and I mean everyone can look around in this space. You see,
Got
as
an
you kind of
And I get
Right.
Nixie got a dirty 20.
enter this. Why is everything like? Am I the only one seeing all the stuff in shadows? Like,
No, but
see-
I just had to
I don't-
refresh mine. Mine just went fucking wild and then just showed me nothing.
Yeah, mine too. And now that
Had to
when everyone
refresh.
rolls dice, it just looks like shadows. I see the dice rolling, but I can't see what's on it at all. The weird thing is on the
You gotta
stream it shows up just
refresh.
fine. I mean,
Yeah, you gotta refresh.
we're almost done. So
We broke reality.
So you enter this space and you do see kind of scattered around. There's a few small tables. It looks like they've been kind of posted in this place for a while. There's a few crates and boxes that look like they not very big on the map. It shows a bunch of large crates, but there's not all those. They're more small crates that look like these people probably carried them in themselves. And there is in the back a stairwell down.
All right, well let's crack a few of these crates, Brez, and see what's inside.
Oh, hold up. Maybe
When did Grimlich become
Bitch
surfer,
chop.
bro?
Tell
When
him
he got the
always
shit
talk,
kicked out of
bro.
him.
Yeah, as soon as I went down, I got back up and recognizes who I am. So
oh,
He
who
met
would want-
Bacchus, and technically he does repeat or mimic voices on occasion.
Yeah.
that's it. I might have met a surfer. You don't know.
So
He might have made a surfer. We don't know.
check boxes before they explode on us. So.
inside these, like you examine the boxes and don't see any kind of traps or anything like that, but you do see foodstuffs and things like that. Do see, yes. Ooh, I forgot about this. No, that's never mind. I forget what I said. That's below.
We found a +3 Vorpal battle axe.
That's a no. But other than kind of foodstuffs and supplies like that, you don't see anything of any great import upstairs.
All right, to the downstairs. Follow me.
Right.
Oh,
Well, that's what Grim says to do.
okay. One of the time. Before he heads down there, Zizzle's gonna go out onto the docks and just like point in like 6 different directions and cast message a bunch, trying to reach a guard, saying, "Hey, we found the cult at warehouse number 3. We're going into the basement. Maybe some people come help." Like, it's 120 feet. He has no idea if anyone's here, but he just does it a whole bunch, trying to find any guard, and then goes downstairs.
Somebody,
Roll.
somebody should stand outside, taking a piss or something. Like what?
Roll me a d20.
Already roll.
Ah, yeah, there's cultist activity going on over here. Yes.
That's a 7.
Telltale signs. Cult.
You, as you kind of go around and cast this spell, don't seem to get any sort of reply. But
Yeah,
as
that's
you make your way down this narrow staircase, you find yourself in an L-shaped room that has a few more stacks of crates And down here, it just reeks of some kind of metallic stench, unwashed bodies, and this ever-present lingering smell, like faint sulfurous smell, which Nixie you are familiar with. You can see across the room there is what looks like a small, for lack of a better word, like operating table type height table, and you do see that it is stained with a dark substance. You see a few sleeping pallets in here, and
Can't
a few-
sleep in an operating room. Sounds unsanitized as shit.
well, they don't seem to
Not
care.
healthy.
But you do see near one of those pallets there is a small, like, footlocker.
Nixie will approach.
All right. Doesn't
Room
look
is
to.
super right.
Is that over here?
Yeah. Well, ignore the material in this room. I just needed the
Oh
warehouse
man,
and that weird
I wanted
little
an owl bear.
weird little cage does not have an owl bear in it. But that is
I
about
got
all.
Hey, the cage has an owl bear in it.
That section of the room is where the cots are. The operating table like thing is in this opposite corner over here, at the southwest corner.
So where's the
It would be the
cabinet?
far corner near like like over here. Why isn't it pinging?
Oh, so dumb. That's fine. I
You're
could have
so
made that
dumb.
fight a whole lot
Lock.
easier. I have a move
You have what?
or the fucking door.
Your stream is
I have it.
immovable.
You said
All
I
I
have
heard
it.
is like,
Immovable object. I could have just shut the door and locked them all in here. I've done it before.
damn.
Don't you have to touch it?
I don't think
Next
so.
to
Give
it
him a
and whisper
minute.
with it. And I can cast any touch spell through my familiar.
That's true. So, Nixie,
Is
you
locked.
approach and you see this small footlocker. Give me an investigation check.
Don't blow up. Don't blow up.
Does appear to be locked.
Falls out with the lock. She starts to try to pick it.
All right. Go ahead and give me that sleight of hand.
29.
29. Ah, damn. All right.
Ooh.
Now as you reach your claws in there and you deftly maneuver them around and you hear the click of the lock, you open the lid and make me a Constitution saving throw.
Dirty 20.
All right. You take that would be halved to 6 points of poison damage as this cloud bursts out of this chest and fills the air immediately around you. But you're able to resist much of the effect of it.
Who's gonna look over and be like, "Oh wow, we're still dying."
Yes. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I've been around poisons for a lot, so I'm kind of on a little bit of an immunity, so to speak. It's only just a little poof. I'm fine.
It smells horrible.
Does. I'm still covered in all this gook.
Yeah, from flying through a person.
Right.
Nixie looks pretty
Z-
rough.
Zizzle, we need a grab. What was it? A grab
Squeegee.
Gravity
squeegee.
squeegee.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, this will do.
That. Twitch.
Nixie's fur just like poofs out real quick.
Oh, well, what is in that chest?
Yeah, what's in the
Besides
chest?
Stinky cloud.
All right. As you look in this chest, you see what looks like, at first glance, a set of old clothing that's kind of folded up and shoved into the corner. That's what you would immediately see.
Well, I see clothes. Do you guys want me to start moving things around?
How about we do that from a distance? Like not be standing next to it, because it already.
What size are the
goes
pants?
I can look.
I
See,
just
like-
will cast Mage Hand and reach a
Doubt
Mage Hand
anything
over
could
Xyz.
fit you, Grimlich.
Nixie will walk away.
Fine.
Respectable
Mage Hand
distance.
We'll start pulling things out of the case and setting them where we can see them from a distance away.
Nixie
making
will
sure
approach
nothing
the
else
pants and
explodes.
check the size.
Is that a pair of diesel jeans?
All right. As you pull this set of clothing out, you see, as it kind of picking it up with the mage hand, it sort of unfolds, and you see what looks like some kind of a uniform, like a military uniform, with this kind of pale blue color with white and red. You see, where is it? No, I stand corrected. I'm sorry. It is a white uniform with kind of on the upper portion of the chest is a heraldic symbol of a pale blue colored gauntlet, like metal gauntlet, with a red X behind it.
Yeah, heraldric? We playing Diablo?
Heraldic, not Herodric. A crest, a symbol.
You said it was a blue gauntlet on a red X.
Yes. Give me a history check for the people who are from this world. Lysander, you have advantage.
Boom Boom will hold up her hand anyways and go, I know what it is. The gauntlet with an X behind it.
Well, I mean, you're
would this-
technically not wrong.
Be something that I would recognize from like my spy network.
Yes, possibly.
So would I want to roll it with advantage?
Damn.
You're from this part of the world, but proximity-wise, you're a good distance away. Damn, but you can. So that's why you wouldn't get advantage on this one.
I was just wondering about with the spy network. Would I know anything from that?
You're a spy.
I guess. Actually, yes, you'd have advantage because you are part of a large network.
I don't know if it matters with Zizzle though.
Did not roll good anyway. 6.
Boom Boom
Zizzle,
and Nixie are just patty caking in the corner.
you've spent a lot of time doing research, and not a lot of it really went into the heraldry of other countries, but you did see something at one point in time, and despite the fact that you got a higher check, both you and Lysander come to the same conclusion at about the same time, This is a guard uniform from Oakenhold. And it looks like it's old and worn out. I'm trying to finish. And
Would definitely share that with the party, but
yeah,
half of them are outworlders, and that means nothing to them.
Yes, I have no idea what any of that is.
What's odd is that it's down here.
in addition to that, in the chest you find a small pouch and a scroll case.
I need the scroll case.
No, you don't.
I don't. I really don't.
Zizzle pulls it back out of your stomach.
Literally, like, reaches in, no.
When the dog
I
is
love-
eating something it
I love
shouldn't.
that we're doing that now. It's like we're violating you.
Just step on my foot, my mouth opens. No.
So
What's in the pouch?
inside the pouch is another 20 gold.
Alright. I'm buying dinner.
And in the scroll case, you find a magic scroll for a spell called Rope Trick.
It's a good one.
Boom Boom will look at it and go, "Oh, that's a useless spell."
No, it's a spell that has a trick in it. Those are fun.
So,
If it was fire trick, maybe.
as you finish searching through this room and determine that you found just about everything you can, it is quite late. So I will say we'll call it there, and we can pick up here for a little role play and some planning ahead, and maybe getting you guys some rest. But for the time being, that's us for the night. For all those who stuck around to continue finish watching, I know it went kind of long, but it was an interesting fight.
I didn't hear
Did
no
ya?
bell.
Well,
The fact
Go
that
back
Nixie
and
went
fight.
hunting to lance a second man is wild.
you
Lexi was going like 300 feet in 6 seconds. She was out for murder.
well, thank you all so much for watching. We are Disorderly Decisions. Take care, be safe, have fun, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Thanks for hanging out.
Hey.
Bye-bye.
Here. Get off my yard.
Enjoy the party.